have to do the thing.
Just do the thing. Christ.
Big fat wibbly wobbly penises, good chap.
Okay.
I don't think he said we were live yet.
A little early, but I think some of that was at least picked up. We're live
It's
now.
okay. The thing was
Watch it just got good chap.
It's more the principle of the thing.
It's the principle that matters. All right. So, last time on Prosperity, you guys had gone to New Langford, met up with good old Mr. Frolic, who wanted to invite y'all to a party as thanks for helping him out in the town of Trouble from a certain undead epidemic that you've been dealing with. On your way around town, you came across a certain Mr. Ripper. You should not have trusted him. One of you was very right in not wanting to trust him. You guys went to Cayman's Crab Shack to go after a black market lead. Lashley wanted to look up on where you guys had gotten into combat. You had beaten all of the guards, and Krim, who was the owner of said Crab Shack, and that you basically figured out, yeah, this person is doing black market trafficking, surrendered because, I mean, she saw what you did to her guards, and she's like, nope, not having any of that today. And you guys had just tied her up upon her surrendering.
Oh, that's right. Gungnir snuck into the traffic into the cells.
Well, Gungnir, you disguised yourself by just pretending to be a service bot.
Oh,
Did they
that's
already
great.
take the cuffs off of me, or do I still have cuffs on?
No, you. At this point, I'll say that Gungnir or someone has gotten them off of you.
I'll say Chris probably got them off because they're hers to begin with.
Yeah, well, Trish would want them back.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're
So
going.
at this point when starting, I will say that all of you are in the back kitchen with Krim obviously bound. I'm assuming how would you like to bind her?
Tie her up.
Arms tightly behind her back.
Arms
Are there
just-
any
Sure.
support beams in the middle of the building?
Yeah, at the ankles and arms.
Are
Not
you,
at the wrists, like folded like this.
Are you gonna do the tying?
Sure.
Are
you-
Leslie's cuffs reusable? Can we put them on her?
They're not my cuffs. They're
Those are Triss's cuff that she lent her.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
If you want to try and get Triss to give her cuffs for this, you could try and persuade her.
I like the tying up plan.
Okay. Ethan, if you're doing the tying
The bonded plan.
the bond
Not what I
Stop!
was going for, but okay.
a sleight of hand check with advantage. Because she's not going anywhere.
Okay. I can't believe I have a bonus in that. 13.
Yep. So you tie her up and you kind of like, you didn't do anything fancy. It's practical. And she's taut. And alrighty. So all of you are
I
there.
said behind the back, right?
No, you said like this.
No, I said like this behind her. I didn't know how to show you without standing.
Oh, okay. This behind
Just like this, not like this, because this gives a little wiggle room.
Right, so you're going like that. I
Yeah,
got you.
like-
So that's behind her back. All right. So you guys have Krim tied up, and all of you are there. What would you like to do?
I say we let Leslie take lead. This is her thing.
Okay.
Hold on, I've got a lot of noises going on. What do I want to do?
Take your time.
Leslie's gonna take. Do I have a dagger? I do. Leslie's gonna take out one of her little daggers and just kind of like twirl it around on her small child fingers and be like, "So,
Krim is just going to squint at you and say, "You aren't the least bit threatening."
Gungnir's gonna walk up behind Leslie and glare down at her.
Don't talk to me or my child, my son, ever again. Give me an intimidation check.
my son."
Can I give him advantage?
Didn't I have the highest intimidation of the fucking party? Hold on.
Me and my dad.
Give me a minute.
Sure, let's go with that.
All right, Gungnir, Surak is also giving the disapproving dad stance. You have advantage on intimidation.
The disapproving there it stands. That is an 18 plus 3? 21.
So she is going to see her reflection in your armor because you're still shiny from the waxing. And wait, he isn't dead. Shy surprise. There's a giant sword to her head and death in her eyes or something like that. Basically, she sees her reflection. She sees the death in your robot eyes and she looks down at the floor. Yeah. What do you want to know?
Well, first of all, how much am I worth?
Just kind of like slowly peel one eye to look at you, kind of avoiding Gungnir with it. Can you back him up, please?
I don't know. I kind of like him this close to me. And she like taps on his metal chest.
Dink.
More on your knees. I probably only come up to your knees.
Dink. She kind of flinches. So she's gonna sit there and she's gonna say, "You're kind of invaluable."
That isn't an amount.
I don't know what the amount is. I was never told. I was just told that you weren't to be harmed and nothing was to change your physical condition because you're one of a kind.
I always hate it when people say that. Where's Sirius now?
I don't know. He moves around.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm asking you. Where was he last?
Crest? I think. But I'm not up to date. You think they tell me things? I'm just a trafficker.
You've got to give me to him at some point. Where did he want you to meet me? Or meet you? Was he just going to pick me up here?
That would be determined upon him. Maybe he'd come to get you. Maybe I'd take you to him. I don't really make the rules. I just do the dirty work.
I wonder. We could let you live if you help me meet up with him.
And why would you want to do that?
She kind of like just takes the dagger in her hand and flips it backwards and is like, "Oh, I don't know. I've got a bone to pick with him."
You know who he is. You know what he's like. You escaped from him once.
With help.
Why would you want to do it again?
I obviously wouldn't be meeting him under his circumstances. I'd be meeting him under mine. And she taps Gungnir again.
You saw just two more dink-dinks, and she just kind of just shrinks back and shrivels with each dink. Stop doing that!
What, this?
I don't know, it makes a fun noise.
This dink, she shrinks again. Yes, that!
Is this the punch?
Leslie takes the dagger and then like taps it. Look, I can make a higher pitch noise. Just ding 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 ding.
Home. She's gonna sit there and just kind of just jerk.
Imagine her just like eyes shut at this point.
Yeah, she's in the corner, just like crunching, trying to cover herself, like trying to curl her head into her chest.
Walk me through the steps.
Yeah,
How would you get in contact with Sirius in order to tell him that you have me?
You got a device, got a spell?
She's just gonna kind of like jerk with her head towards one of the kitchen drawers.
Leslie's gonna go over to it and open it up.
So inside, you see a kind of weird looking type of paper. It looks like, well, it's paper, but it seems to be kind of patterned differently. And inside is an ink and quill.
Do I know what this is? I think I know. I know what this is. I don't think Leslie does.
Give me an Arcana check.
Yes, sir. I have a +0 Arcana. Shit. Where's my d20s? I need one. There we go. What? That's a nat 20.
Oh, okay. You know exactly what this is. This is
Plus 0.
yeah. This is messaging paper. So essentially, you write down the name of who it is. You need to know who that person is, and it will turn into a bird, a butterfly, whatever type of flying creature you want to do, and it will seek them out.
That's actually.
And there is a stack of it in there. There is 5.
Leslie's going to take all of them and then bring one over to... What did you say her name was? I apologize. Grim. And be like, well, he's obviously going to recognize that my handwriting isn't yours, so...
She's just going to look there, just kind of hands tied behind back. What am I supposed to do? Write with my mouth?
No, we'll free one of yours, but I'm going to need you to agree before I can have you do anything. You've agreed to nothing so far.
She's just going to raise an eyebrow. Just raise an eyebrow, look at all of you, try not to look at Gunnir. Yeah, fine, I'll write your stupid note.
Alrighty.
Wait, before you write it, where do you think we should have him meet us? And Leslie's looking to the other party members, obviously.
Are you sure you want to incite this so soon?
Do you want to beat up Sirius?
Are you sure we can at this point? I'm all for defeating an opponent, but there's also value in knowing when you're outclassed.
I mean, this way we get to pick terrain where we have an advantage. I would say probably not home base, because then he knows. Well, I mean, I guess he already does know where we live.
Yes.
Might need to be somewhere that
He's gonna come
would
pretty
make
quick.
sense for the person sending the letter.
Also, if he knows all this, what's to say he doesn't know we're doing this?
That's why I'm having her write it. And I'm going to proofread it before we let it go.
Well, I'll trust your judgment on this.
I don't know why I'm like 10, but okay.
You seem to know what you're talking about, and it doesn't seem like you're easy to sway. I'm not sure challenging the head of an organization that we've barely tangoed with is wise, given that a single, we're still struggling just to handle the Black Weaver Legion at this moment.
You
Seriously,
say that, and Grim's gonna look up at you and say, "You're entangled with that lot?"
Yes.
we
And
fought
you've
a
probably
lich.
been listening, so welcome to the fold.
She's just gonna kind of shrink upon that comment.
On second thought,
Yeah, that's right, lady. I learned how to fight liches.
the inn's probably still not a good idea, because if we give him that location, he probably gets suspicious of why that would
No,
be in place.
well, desperately want. You could give him prosperity. The place gets destroyed on a daily basis anyway.
Fine. Hold on.
So as you say that, just cut away back to prosperity. God damn it! Why do you bums keep drinking in the middle of town and then building it back up and destroying it again? The mayor just sitting there face palming. Back to the party.
I actually don't hate
If we're
that
gonna do
idea.
that, can we at least warn the people there?
What? No, I'm gonna do something different. And Leslie's gonna shift around in her own little bag for just a normal piece of paper. You write on this. I'll learn to copy your handwriting. And then I'll figure it out from there.
She's just gonna sit there and just go, "Yeah, fine, give me the paper. I'll make that work."
I think that's a more wise decision.
That way we can also decide when. We don't have to do it right now.
Exactly.
So as you're all sitting there talking,
sorry, go ahead.
yeah, as you're all sitting there talking, you hear outside, you hear Trish's voice. They said they were going to be around here. Oh, well, this must be the place. All right, well, hey there, lady. What the hell are you?
Drop kick him.
Jim. I want you to show me your...
I thought Tris was on.
What? And you just hear a loud punt. Followed by a smash, a crash, glass breaking, and cats yowling.
Perfect.
And
No, shut up for a second. Let us enjoy this. 4 of us had to put up with him for weeks, and all 5 of us had to put up with him fucking our entire plan last time. Just
Give me this.
So forced.
continue.
okay. And then she's gonna come inside and she's gonna see you all in the kitchen and say, what the heck was with the green guy?
Don't ask.
Okay, I'm not asking. I kicked it though.
Good.
Did he ask for any bread?
Zergo
No, he asked
popped
for
out.
my
Good.
Yeah,
He asked for
don't
your
give
what?
him bread.
Okay, I'm very confused.
Don't give him anything.
He asked to see my feet, so I kicked him really hard.
No. Why?
I forgot he had that speech impediment.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't want to know. Anyway, I'll walk over. I'm going to put one hand firmly on the shoulder that I untie
Mm-hmm.
and just untie the one hand.
Okay, you don't even have to make a check. You're hulking over her.
Cool.
Your biceps are bigger than her damn head.
Youngir's still staring at her.
She's trying to not look at you.
Youngir like moves ever so slightly, just like rattles the entirety of his body.
So, what would you like her to write, Lazuli?
Whatever she would normally write.
Okay, so
Oh,
she'll write a basic like transaction log that she typical procedures what she'll write on the paper. So basically, hey, gonna meet. She's gonna leave the where to meet slot blank essentially.
Just a quick question. You didn't have a code word for me, did you? Other than obviously the package.
Other than standard fare, the package, the product,
I mean, for like me.
You're just like
Sernek's going to visibly just
just
scrunch up a bit when she says the product.
So anyone who's just kind of, who's not Sirac or Lazuli, would you like to give me an investigation? Because you guys are busy.
Oh, I was going to say, or
Yeah.
Tyler, because he's busy being the most intimidating robot.
Right. So Torval, we'll say Torval or Harrow. I'd like both of you to give me an investigation check.
I would love to do that, and that was that.
I just imagine
Man.
I
Youngir
got a
stimulating
16.
breathing. So it's
Leslie
like,
would like shout back. There's
That-
people in the basement. Please let them out.
That would be a 19, my good sir.
So
I'm going to turn to Tris. Yes, would you mind taking care of me?
she'll go downstairs to help out. So Torval and Harrow, well, both of you are standing there watching this, your party members work their menacing magic on this coward woman. Your wandering eyes see a ledger. And to which, well, Harrow, you don't really have much kudos in terms of manners, so you just walk over and start reading it. Torval, your curiosity gets the better of you.
Well, sure.
Also, you're paranoid as fuck.
No, of course, I need to know
Make
if
sure there's not a listening device in that book.
So
they're on.
you go over to look at this ledger and you see different customers of where these products, cough, cough, downstairs, were supposed to go. And some of them were going to a Esther Buchanan.
I was about to say, I feel like I know where this is going.
Is that the guy we're going to see?
No, Esther Buchanan ran the robot shop, right?
He is the one that runs in Buchanan Inventions.
Yeah, he polished up.
Well, it wasn't him. It was someone that.
Well, it
worked
was
there.
his shop.
Yes.
It wasn't him personally, but it was his shop. He builds the service droids.
Yep. So
Okay.
that's what you see in the ledger. If you'd like to take the ledger with you, if
I
you'd
would
like,
to take it.
okay, you just mark down that you have it, Harrow.
All right. What should I write it?
Oh,
down?
black market ledger.
Yep.
Wasn't this the guy that shoot us out as soon as we just smelled of pour?
No, that was one of the.
Wasn't
That was one of the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've never actually met people.
How do I spell that?
The only one that you ledger.
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 Is it Esther with like a TH or just a T?
Oh, Esther Buchanan is Ester.
Okay. The Esther is like a more what common name, so that's why I was asking.
Yep. Yeah, no, the only person who's chewed you out for being poor was the one guard at the gate.
Right.
So from downstairs you hear, gates or locks being smashed and things being opened and, different people coming out of the gates and coming up from the basement and, leaving. Some of them thank you. Some of them shake your hands, kind of like, yeah. Triss then walks to the steps and she says, when you guys are done up there, you might want to come down here.
I'll head on down.
Okay.
So, Lazuli, is there anything else you would like to do with Krim?
How do I know you're not going to pull something as soon as we leave?
We could turn her
I think
into.
prison would be good for you.
Well, there is a certain guard captain on this side of town.
I mean, we could also just take all the shit she could have used to contact.
The basement should be plenty of evidence to her less desirable path.
Triss just kind of looks up. Why don't you just throw her in a cage and then tell the guard captain?
Yeah,
Gungnir,
that's a good idea.
Perhaps we should keep as much an eye on her as possible.
Gungnir leans down and picks her up from the neck.
guards can.
All right, then we'll just take her directly.
Harrow, you want to go get the guard captain while we finish up here?
Lord knows
Yeah,
more
sure.
take
I'll
his time.
fly up and find them.
Gungnir leans down and grabs her by the neck and picks her up.
You don't even have to make a check. You just pick her up, and she's gonna sit there and just all of her limbs go limp. She is not happy about this predicament.
Don't make any sudden moves. He reacts quickly.
My arms and legs feel like pudding. Gungnir, give me the line.
Wait, what?
Give me the line, Gungnir.
Remain
Just remain calm.
Remain calm, citizen.
Citizen, remain calm.
No, doesn't he give the "you're under arrest" speech at this point if he's RoboCop?
Yeah.
Fair point. But so for the rest of you,
You have the right to remain silent.
go downstairs. You see a very bony elf in a cage, and
No.
Real quick,
Go ahead.
Matt and Quinn, are you guys mentioning the ledger, or are you just going to keep it to yourselves for now?
I'll point it out. Hey, this thing looks like a record of shipments here. Might want to take a look at
Not
this.
Harrow
surprising.
has it with him. So when he,
I have it right now. So
Yeah,
it's
Harrow's
for me.
I just wanted to know if they were making it privy to the party.
so while you guys, Harrow's going to go get the guard captain. Gungnir is holding on to Krim.
Yes.
The rest of you go downstairs to see this, skinny, bony-looking elf who is in a cage. It's open, and like, hey, why aren't you running? He's just sitting there, just kind of curled in the fetal position. And
Leslie's. Oh, sorry. I'll let you finish.
you can see that almost all of the life and feeling has been sucked out of his eyes. He's still breathing, but he's just sitting there, just glass-eyed.
Leslie's gonna crawl in the cage in front of him and try and peel his arm back so he can see her a little bit and show
he
her arm.
can see you guys. His eyes are open, but there's no
Okay.
vehicle.
Am I there?
No, you're upstairs with Crim.
I thought he was
Okay.
taking her. I thought he was taking her down here to put in the cage.
Well, I mean, you can if you want. Well, no, he's holding on to her until the guard captain gets there.
Oh, okay.
He is the ultimate warden.
Yep.
The ultimate warden.
What did they do?
Are you all right?
No response.
Is he breathing?
She'll put her hand just before his mouth.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's some faint breath, yes.
he's
Can you?
he's breathing.
Can you give him a little jolt? You got some of that there magic of yours?
That they're what?
You know, a little bit of that healing stuff you can do.
I can try, but I don't know if this is a wound I can cure. I'll go ahead and cast Cure Wounds at first level just to see if it gets any response.
You do it, and I mean, some of his cuts and bruises go away, but he roughly stays the same. And Trish is going to come over and kneel down and just kind of look this guy up and over. And she is then going to pull up his sleeve, to which you guys see a kind of weird looking mark on this dude's arm, like it was branded in there.
Does it look
Oh,
like
that's familiar.
No.
Does it look like the one on my arm?
No, it doesn't.
Apparently not.
No.
What does it?
Gungnir wonders what's going on and comes out there with the.
You know what the Breaking Benjamin band symbol looks like?
Yeah, the 4 Bs and the knot.
Yeah, it would kind of like that, but inside of like multiple circles.
So like a mandala?
Yeah.
Okay. So kind of like a Celtic knot mandala. Okay.
Do I recognize this at all?
You do not.
I see Gungnir coming downstairs with Krim, and I say, "Hey, who's this?"
Her? Just some dude that we picked up.
Is that the truth?
Give me a perception check.
That would be insight, I believe.
Give me insight, my bad. Give me insight.
Or give me death.
Yes, Gungnir squeeze. Gungnir's just Darth Vader right now. I just kind of realized that.
Oh God.
It's okay, Ethan, I saw. But guess what? It doesn't matter because she's lying through her fucking teeth and it's very obvious.
Okay, good. I got a nat 1.
No, I know you got the nat 1, but it's like, it's very obvious that she's lying.
Hey, Gungnir, do the thing.
Literally no way to do that check.
Gungnir, can I have you just squeeze a little bit?
Oh, I was gonna let him decide, but okay.
Vice closing.
Well,
So she's gonna sit there and she's gonna go, okay, it was used for some type of ritual. I don't know what it is. I wasn't allowed to ask. I'm not supposed to know. He kicks me the fuck out, and if you snap your fingers, he'll do things.
What things?
She snaps her fingers. The dude gets up, just kind of zombily looks around the room, sees like a brush, picks it up, and starts sweeping.
huh. That's deeply
I don't
disturbing.
like that.
That is appalling. Where did you get him?
I didn't get him. I'm more of what you
Who
would-
did you get him from?
Londo?
Who?
Londo.
Do I know who that is?
First
No,
name
you do not.
First name Anor?
Is it Londo first name Anna? Perhaps.
Oh, gotta fight the bros.
Who gotta fight the bro?
Him and his fucking BF. Just Londo.
I don't know his name. You think Krim is my name?
Frankly, I don't care if Krim is your name.
We all use code names.
What does he look like?
I know Sirius is Sirius's name because he's too much of a pompous asshole not to use his own name.
You know that bird guy you had with you?
Yes.
Kind of like that, only not as shiny, like dark.
What?
So like a crow?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know where he
You're pretty sure it's not soap, though.
He comes in every once in a while, drops off a shipment, I pay him.
That's what you were disguised as, right? Oh, she's muted.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna turn to Tris. Any idea where we could drop him off to maybe get this?
$76.
Holy shit!
Him, and she's gonna just say, well, there is a sanctuary in the middle of the city, you know, monastery, preachers, you know, maybe they might be able to fix him up.
At the very least, it's better than here. All right, we'll drop him off there.
Fair enough.
Leslie kind of like worldly looks down to her own brand, like, sure hope that doesn't do things like that to me.
Yours is nothing like the one that he has.
It's
And-
nothing, but that doesn't mean there wasn't something.
True, but you're not even sure that it's the brand that's doing it.
True.
I mean, she doesn't know that she's a little kid.
So as you guys are sitting there just kind of observing this glassed man, you're from the top of the steps. Have no fear, citizens, the guard captain is here. To which he takes a couple steps, wobbles down with a friggin' brandy in his hand.
I'd hope you'd be taking this situation a little more seriously when we're dealing with people trafficking, sir.
I put on my serious face because I'm only half drunk. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So where's the riffraff? Where's the
Going your turns, you know, still like holding her by the neck.
All right. Well, I'm in no
You mean
condition
I'm
to
back now as
escort. Yeah, you're back now too. I'm in no condition to escort a criminal properly, so he's just gonna like take the drink, just like pour some of it on your feet, Gundir. You're gonna have to do it.
I'm gonna take the bottle out of his hands and throw it on the floor.
So you do that, and he's gonna say, "Good call, bird boy," and he's gonna reach into his coat and pull out another one.
Leslie's gonna take that one out of his hand and smash it on the floor.
You take that one, you throw it on the floor, you have absolutely no issue taking it from him, and he's gonna say, "Good call, small cute
Don't
child."
pull out another one.
He's like already reaching. "Good call, large intimidating man." He's gonna put his hand back.
Okay, I guess we're on drop-off duty.
Well, Trish just
Ew.
Trish just sits there and goes, "Well, we're walking by the guard station, so we'll drop her off. Then we'll walk back to the nice side of town, drop him off,
Hmm.
and
Real quick, I'd like to resecure the arm I untied while Gungir's holding her.
fair enough."
Drop back off that package that we got that we should probably give to that lady.
Oh yes, Mr. T's package. Oh no, not the T. The package for the servant back at I remember at Frolics Manor. Her. Yep.
Yeah. Plus we should drop that off as well.
All right, Gungir's going to start walking to the guardhouse because he's really getting sick and tired of carrying this girl.
Okay.
I'd like to deliver the package sooner. I could carry someone and we could deliver it.
I'll pick up
Take me. The dynamic duo of Smalls will deliver the package.
Do the Smalls have permission to leave?
Yeah, you can carry Lazuli, and you're gonna fly over to the wall. And as you do, you're flying over the wall, or you're flying towards the wall, and the same guard that stopped you before
Still don't have a flying permit.
is gonna see you there and go, "What? Yeah, with children now? Really?"
I'm a friend.
Be that as it may, we have rules in this city, rules that I informed you of, Mr. Feathers.
Oops, I'm sorry. Arthur, I didn't know. Harrow, go down, you fucking dipshit.
We're delivering. Okay, I'm just gonna go down to the floor, walk over to the gate.
Just like the guard's just gonna look at you and go, the nerve of some people.
The noise.
Harrow doing the walk of shame.
The nerve of some people.
So you guys will drop Krim off at the guard station, and as you do, Willard or Captain Morgan is going to go, good job. You guys can be honorary deputies starting right now and ending right now.
Is the one sober deputy that was here last time still here?
From the back desk, I'm always here. You think he does his job?
No, I just wanted to make sure there was someone to actually keep an eye on her.
Don't worry, we'll keep her in a cell until the regional guard comes.
I'll make sure it's secure. We don't want any of her cohorts showing up.
That's a good idea. And as you're sitting there, you see Morgan taking his boot off and unscrewing a cap on the end of the boot, to which you see whiskey come out of it.
What?
God damn it, Captain! Have you been hiding flasks in your shoes again? You can't stop me while I'm on the job. I will day drink, Donna. God damn it!
Before we go,
Lawmen everywhere.
before we go, I just want to say one thing to Krim.
Okay.
Yeah, I just sort of one more question there. So that place there, the Crab Shack. What are the crabs up to?
She's gonna look at you, raise an eyebrow, and just go,
They've evolved separately 5 times. They must be up to something.
I don't know. Dancing?
Crab rave. It was crab rave all along.
Ask stupid questions, get stupid answers.
I mean, enough chill.
No further questions.
Okay.
No further questions, Your Honor.
I was about to say that.
All right.
I can see Tor just turning to Gunya. No further questions, Your Honor.
And Gungy's just like,
ask one of the guards at the gate something.
Okay, so what, the gate that you're going through?
Yeah, then when we're going through to go.
Okay.
Back,
So you flag down one of the guards, and she will look at you and go, yeah, what do you need?
Can I get some kind of like flying permit to go over the walls? I like to fly. It's faster and more efficient for me. Every time that I want to fly over through the walls, I get yelled at. Is there any kind of permit that I can just get?
Yeah, I think there is. I mean, we don't really see a lot of your kind around here, you know, people that can fly. But the guard post on the nice side of town, if you go over there, talk to the guard captain, they'll probably charge you like 5, 10 gold, maybe, I think. I think that's what it was. I can't remember. This is a very unusual question I don't get often.
That should be like 500.
But, yeah, just ask there, and they'll probably set you straight.
All right, I'll have to get that later. Let's get going, Leslie.
Leslie was up at another guard just holding up her passport with both hands like, I got my passport!
Yeah, this is not a passport. I remember that answer.
Sandwich. This is not a passport.
Yeah, so you show the guard the passport. Yes, little lady, that is a passport. Why are you so eagerly showing it to me? Most people just kind of flash it and that's...
I've never had one before.
Oh, well, I'm pleased that somebody can enjoy their paperwork.
You should have bought your passport, Gordon.
Don't forget your passport, Gordon.
I'm afraid you must talk to nice men with guns now. Next, papers, please.
So with that,
Glory to our Polska.
we'll go back to
Glory to Estos.
the Frolic State to drop the package, and the rest of you will be going to the temple to drop off Mr. Glassy Eyes.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Right, while I'm holding him. I just realized we never did anything to stop him.
Yeah, he's like, you're holding him, and he's still doing, like, he's not holding the broom, but he's still doing the motions while you're carrying him.
So
That
is
is
he like a
impressive.
service robot, but a human?
Yep.
That is an unfortunate implication, and probably Matt. I don't think you're far off.
I'm gonna try.
That's basically it, yeah.
I'm gonna try.
I mean, he's got. You said it was Beast, right? Like the Breaking Benjamin.
Mm-hmm.
All right, out of character. I bet money that's supposed to be Buchanan.
Might be.
I'm gonna try snapping my fingers at him again, see if he stops.
So you snap your fingers, and he goes back to being catatonic and doing nothing.
Okay.
The real question is, do you need to feed them?
I would assume so.
You're actually almost offended.
Almost offended?
So,
Also, I want to clarify that at the comparison between him and the service robots, he kind of growls with it.
To be fair, Tyler, those two aren't with us right now.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, no, any comments I'm making are purely out of character.
You guys get back to the Buchanan estate, and the small little gnomish lady who gave you the task, she sees you, coming in, and she just kind of rushes over and goes, "Oh, my package! Thank you, dearies. I was very scared, thinking we wouldn't have any fresh bread today."
What kind of bread is it?
Torval just sort of eye twitches.
We're not there, but in the distance, just a disturbance.
And she's gonna say, "I think it's rye.
Oh,
Would you like a loaf?"
no.
No, you say that with the utmost conviction of just
No, I'm taking a break from bread.
I'm tired of people offering me bread just because I'm a bird.
Tell the guards to
I thought it was going to be because of the banana bread thing.
Yeah,
I thought it was because of Ripper.
she's gonna sit there and go,
There are multiple reasons to dislike bread.
"Big guy,
I was gonna
twitchy guy.
should tell the guards to watch out for
Your robot
any
want
goblins
money."
trying to sneak in.
I'm sorry.
Are you saying something?
She's like counting out the people that were with you. I don't know where the others went, but there was you two. There was
They're currently delivering a person who's been turned into a vegetable slave.
There was the big
Maybe
muscly
we
one.
shouldn't say that kind of stuff to random people.
There was the robot, but why would your service robot want money?
What?
I don't
'Cause
think he
he's
ever
a
really
person.
does want money. People just
Do
give
you
him
not
money.
think the service robots are people?
Gungnir's never asked for money. People just shove money in his face, and he doesn't do anything with it.
He's a very good friend.
Also, he's not a service robot. He's a combat robot. And the
There's a
research
difference.
robot?
Did you buy him from Buchanan?
We didn't
No.
buy him.
You what? You
He
found
just showed up one day, and now we're friends.
You're friends with your robot. This is just getting weird. She's just gonna hand you a small little coin purse. Well, go hog wild, kids. And she's gonna take the package and go back in.
Okay.
When
Hog
confronted with
wild.
my internal biases, I choose to not engage the question.
I'm gonna start heading towards the guard station. So, guys,
Wait,
I want to
Pharaoh!
come to get my pass.
You didn't get offended that she called you a kid. You always get offended when people call you a kid, even though you're a kid.
Sad bird noises.
So with the rest of you going to the temple, you go to the large tree that is the huge, massive tree in the center of the city, which would be the Heaven's Garden. And inside there is the Heaven's Temple, to which where you drop off your catatonic, elf-looking, glassy-eyed thing.
Nice. I mean,
Yeah.
Noise.
I guess.
Not for you to say anything to the poor people.
This man has been mentally altered in some way, and we're not sure what happened.
Are we there now?
We're
Yeah.
hoping maybe
Three of
you
us,
all
yeah.
could care for him and hopefully figure out what happened.
One of the priests will just go, "We'll see what we can do. We'll take him to the wall."
Thank you.
And we'll do that. As for the rest of you, what would you like to do?
It's party time, motherfucker.
It's party time. Party time.
I want to dive into the donations and take some money.
Tony, you're not there, Harrow. You're going to
No.
the guard station.
Leslie's just making her way by herself to where the party is because she's just gonna wait outside for everyone else.
Okay, so you'll wait outside the Heaven's Garden. Harrow, you're going to be going to the nicer guard station.
I would have found a place to redress into the fancy clothes between here and there.
So you're sitting there on the bench, just kind of hanging.
I think she means outside the party house, not outside the monastery.
Yeah, where are you going, Lazuli?
What was the guy's name?
Place where the party is.
Oh, the party is at the Milford estate.
Yes.
So you're going to the Milford estate.
Yeah, she's waiting on that one.
Okay.
Yes.
Man.
So while you're waiting outside the Milford estate, you're just kind of hanging out there, sitting there. All right. You see a horse-drawn carriage, white, gold gildings, wings on the sides of the doors, and you're like, "Wow, that shit looks fancy." And out steps two red-headed women in what looks like butler outfits.
Interesting.
Oh.
And they get out, and they look like servants, but they are the ones that get out. Nobody else. There's no servants, just them. And the two of them hold hand and start slowly walking up to the estate. And as they're walking, the one on the left notices you and will slightly turn and kind of give you a cat-like type of smile, and then proceed into the estate.
Interesting.
Leslie just kind of like unsuredly smiles and does a little wave and then just goes back to sitting and swinging her legs on the bench waiting for everyone.
Okay. As for the rest of you guys, do you guys want to proceed to the Milford estate?
Yeah, I mean, unless
We've done our errands and
I'm doing my permit.
yeah,
Go
that's
we'll work in March again.
go next. So
Okay, so you guys will head over to the Milford estate. Harrow, you go to the nicer guard station and you meet a pretty friendly guard who said that he can give you a flight permit for 10 gold.
All right, I want to ask him if he can make sure that I'd be able to carry my friends while flying.
He just kind of looks at you and says, "There isn't really a permit for that. I don't really know how that works. Our bylaws haven't really caught up with flying people."
God, like digital copyright laws.
Okay, can you just make a note on the permit that says can carry people?
the charger.
He says he'll make a note, but he's not sure if it's going to do anything.
Okay, I'll give him the 10 gold and take my passport and
So
fly
mark it down off your sheet, and yeah, you will have an extension added to your passport that says you're allowed to fly.
And can carry small children.
Yes. So I'm gonna fly up to the wall to the guard that stopped me before, and I'm gonna show him my permit. Be like, I got it. And then I'm gonna ask him for directions to the Milford estate because I don't know where that is.
He'll give. Can you hear me,
Yeah,
Matt? Okay, because Ethan bumped his mic big time.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It happens.
Needed my charger, or else this whole thing's going down.
Yep. So yeah, he'll give you directions, and it's at the upper part of town. It's the big estate with the gardens. You can't miss it.
All right, I'm gonna find my way to the big shiny robot.
So for those of you going there, are you changing? Well, you don't have to, but are you changing back into your fancy clothes?
I know.
Never
Gungnir stops in the middle of the street and changes clothes right there.
Okay.
You
Oh,
have the
some
leap
people-
changed into Gunyer.
Some people give you weird looks. You hear a passerby saying, "Good heavens, why is that service bot putting on clothes?"
Probably when Gungnir does that, that is probably the moment Torval realizes where they're going.
Torval, I hope you didn't burn that outfit.
I'm not doing it. You can't make me. I'm not changing.
Trish just kind of looks at you and she goes, she clanks her armor. If I have to wear it, you have to wear it.
Yeah, apparently Trish has to wear heels.
Don't remind me.
You want to wear
Do you
heels?
think it's any more comfortable for me?
You at least look nice.
I think that's debatable. The clothing is barely battle-worn. It's not used at all. It shows no merit to it, no history. Truly, what is its purpose?
Hashtag deep.
I just find it uncomfortable.
Well, I understand that, but apparently our normal attire is too... what did that pedestrian say? Poor for their tastes.
Blasé, I think was the word he
Or
used.
something like that. The point is, Torval, I sympathize, but you're probably going to get enough side-eye in comments as is. We don't need to give them a reason for more.
I wanted to explain something to you real quick. And just as he holds out the outfit, I have over the course of my training, had to work out all sorts of various traps and stuff and complicated jerry rigs to try and capture monsters and stuff, and I don't know how the hell to put this on.
Gungnir picks you up and goes over to help you.
Just do what you did to take it off, but in reverse. I've never owned clothes this fancy, and I know how to put these back on.
So I guess
He's going to lean over to Tristan. That was the word, right? Fancy. That's what they call this.
She's just gonna give you an okay hand, just ding.
Okay, because I just call this useless, but whatever.
So as you're all assisting Torval putting on clothes, Leslie, you're still waiting on the bench, and you see Harrow fly in.
Oh, it took you long enough. Where'd you go?
I pull out my permit and just go, I can fly over the wall now.
I want to fly over the wall.
Yeah, well, you missed out on it.
So as the two of you are talking, you see a dark-haired elf in very tight clothing sauntering up to the estate. You know this elf.
Wait, are we there?
Well, that's not suspicious at all.
No,
No.
but Harrow and Lazuli
Harold
are.
Leslie. You see him, and the first thing that comes to your mind is pompous.
Yeah,
Here he is again. I hope you two are still wearing your outfits.
And
I am. Yeah.
so he walks up, he sees the two of you and goes, "Oh, mine artistic creations. So beautiful. Where's the rest? Where's the rest of your artistic friends?
They're coming
We're waiting
over.
on them. We kind of split up.
Oh, I hope to see some my beautiful creations.
I can't guarantee one of them will be still wearing your outfit.
Also, dirty hobo.
Yes.
I shall make him beautiful again if I see him. I came with extra fabric just in case, because Von Klaus is always prepared.
A shiver runs down Torval's spine while Gungnir is dressing him, and he doesn't know why.
This is not the first time I've had to create an outfit in a back party closet for somebody who is not willing to wear my art.
That's impressive, mister.
Oh, I am
Looks at them.
dedicated to
Absolutely,
Minecraft.
like,
To
surprised,
Minecraft.
just like,
Yes.
I mean, it's better to Minecraft than Mein Kampf.
Yup.
I wonder how much it would cost if I asked you to make me a battle dress.
You want a battle dress?
Yeah, something I can go fight in that still looks good.
Interesting. Well, since you wear my art so well, I'll cut you a deal. How about we say 50 gold?
50? I think I can do that. Hold on, let me just check. I don't remember how much gold Leslie has.
Like a reasonable amount.
Well,
Yes!
you all can
I could do that.
You can all add well, eventually you all can add a platinum to your sheet because that's what the old gnome said she'd pay you for getting.
Right.
Got 1 platinum.
Yes, you all get 1 platinum. So just remember that.
I'll add that.
I am also going to have an inquiry with some clothing questions.
Okay.
Go ahead, he's right there.
I mean, he's right there. And I'll say while he's talking, the rest of you will come up. And Torval, you see the backside of Von Klaus. And,
The second I see him, I just put a hand on Torval's back so he doesn't run.
I mean, he was about to.
So basically, as you guys are walking up, Von Klaus does not even turn around. And he just goes, I smell the unwillingness to wear art in the air. He turns around. Oh, my dirty hobo.
This guy from behind sounds terrific.
My artistic creations. You will make this world a beautiful place to live in. Appeasing for the eyes. Go! Paint this whole town, Klaus.
Paint this whole town, Klaus.
It's kind of crazy, but I like his
I didn't know
enthusiasm.
was considered art.
He's just going to walk over to you and just kind of like.
Which I'm still not wearing, like the headpiece.
No, that's fine. He's just going to walk over to you and just kind of lean on your muscles. Oh, this is the clothes is what makes a man. But in fact, it is the man who makes the clothes, yeah? Oh, I crack myself up. Anyway, muscles, you look dashing. He's going to wink at you. All of you look dashing. Say, any of you want to let Von Klaus be your personal designer?
Actually, I was wondering if you could make me something that
Oh,
could help me, like,
another
make
commission.
my shine better.
You want a shiny outfit?
Yeah, I want some good robes that would be comfortable but shiny.
We shall light you up like the northern lights. If I have anything to say about it.
We've already done that before.
How much will you need me to pay you for that?
Oh, the same as the little one. I cut you fair price.
And that was what, 50 gold?
Yep. He's just going to charge you all 50. He seems to like you guys in his own weird way.
Even if we
More
don't like
shine.
him.
It's always
Some
good.
of us don't like him. Leslie doesn't mind him.
I mean, yeah, there's not much to
Surak just doesn't get him. He doesn't like him or dislike him.
Gungnir doesn't understand it, but he does like that everyone else likes it, on him. So
Remember, he's going to become a Von Klaus understudy, and home base is going to have to eat shit.
Home base is going to have to eat.
Commence blending in protocol. That's Gunyer.
yeah.
So as you're all sitting there talking to Von Klaus, you see another carriage pull up. This one is jet black. And out of it comes a blonde woman. She's kind of middle-aged, along with a middle-aged man who is, he's tailored in a suit, typical black and white. And he's got dark hair, slicked back, and a mustache. And he, takes her arm and they walk in. And, you watch him. And Von Klaus just kind of looks at you, Gunnar, and say, I could see that Buchanan was giving us a side eye, metal man.
Oh, that was Buchanan.
Oh, you don't know him? Everybody knows his shitty grease hair around this town.
Oh, you don't like him either?
Garbage.
He buys
I mean-
slaves, did you know that?
Yeah.
So he does he?
Yeah.
Von
Proof right here. I'm
Von
gonna pull
Klaus
out
is
the
going to
ledger.
shit in his clothes the next time I mix them.
Torval's going to look at Harrow like, the hell are you doing in public?
Slow her down, Harrow. We don't want to spread that kind of stuff just yet.
Fine. I'll put it back.
Gungnir just like rumbles by slaves to create slaves.
Buy slaves to create slaves.
Gungnir is going to become an advocate for robots' rights in this city.
Right. Become human. David Cage, no.
iRobot commence.
Okay, iRobot I can live with. That's a good one.
As you guys are all sitting there, you know.
You lost audio, I think.
Yeah.
There we go.
You all
There we go.
quiet.
Yeah, no, I didn't even touch anything, and the mic just stopped responding.
And as you guys are standing there, Mr. T, or T, you know, the half-orc servant, comes up with Mr. Frolic, and they both see you. T gives you all a wave. He claps because he really likes the way you all look. And Mr. Frolic will say, "Ah, my guests of honor. So wonderful to see you dressed up. I see you did a top-notch job once again, Von Klaus. I can always count on you. Oh, don't get your tummy in a knot. Oh, Gilbert. You have poor taste in fashion." "Oh, Von Klaus, you're such a kidder." He's just going to lean over. He's going to lean over to you, Leslie, and say, "I never kid."
I believe you. His house is really gaudy.
Yes, it is very gaudy. I don't do anything in architecture, but if I did, I'd rip his whole fucking house down. And Gilbert's gonna sit there and go, "Well, I'll see you all inside. Thank you for saving me from that undead epidemic. You're all wonderful." And he's just gonna tap in with his cane, and T's gonna sit there and just kind of wave, and I'll see you all inside, and he'll head in.
You should do a skillful interior designing on
I
class.
have to attempt this.
I think
We
you'd
really
like it.
came here for the errands, and those are done. So we're
Let's
just-
party though! Les is gonna run up to the gate now that everyone's here.
Oh dear. Okay.
Gungnir walks in.
I think
I
you're
don't
going
think
to
there's
a
an-
party.
Follow in.
I don't think there's any escape.
There's no escape.
Okay, I'm not taking this the same way as you are. Don't lump me in with you.
And
If you don't come, I'm gonna drink all your potions.
Von Klaus is going to
Assuming Iron already
slide
has.
up to you,
No,
Torval.
probably don't want to do that.
Von
Well,
Klaus
if
is
you don't want me to do that, then let's go.
he's going to slink over to you, Torval, and he's going to link his arm with yours. "Come here, dirty hobo. You for sure Von Klaus a good time, won't you?" So he says that, and Trish is just going to say to you, Torval, "I think he likes you."
Am I able to break free?
Give me a acrobatics or athletics check.
All right.
Contested
Yeah, no,
to his athletics.
This is visceral. This is a visceral reaction. That's an 11.
He got a nat 20. So, like a dog trying to get away from its owner, chained by the collar.
Bad touch.
Stranger danger.
This is a magic man, dirty hobo. And he's going to start, squealing you in by the heels of your shoes.
Looking back at Serac with bleeding eyes.
Let us go enjoy the party. Find something to drink. Get some more dabs. Podcast will show you a good time. I'll show you.
Like you see
I'm just
the
gonna look at this like, do we have to?
you see the arm.
Two of us are already
slowly
in there,
drag
and
inside the
she's
door.
going to kind of look at you and say, "Have you ever tried any good feastings?"
You do know I only recently came off my mountain, right?
Well, I mean, try the food.
The
They'll
first
be-
place I found was prosperity. That's not true. It was the second place I found.
Oh, okay, if it was the first place you found, I feel sorry for you.
The first place wasn't that much.
Where are you, Calvin and Hobbes?
Sorry about that.
She said, "Oh, I feel sorry for you, but you try the food. There'll be plenty of it. You know, maybe you'll meet a nice, large, muscly woman. I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass."
I'm just going to keep an eye on the child.
Yeah, that's good.
Leslie's already gone.
Keep an eye on Leslie. Eat some food.
Going to keep an eye on Leslie.
Enjoy yourself. I'll I don't know. What should I do?
Same thing.
Try not to kill anyone.
That is a good plan.
And I say that because these people are starting to push my buttons. I can only imagine what they're doing to you.
I just hope there's no blood. And she's going to walk in on that.
Oh, this is going to go swimmingly.
Who's walking in?
Tris.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll go in.
Oh, this is gonna
Harrow
be...
is going to be looking for Triss.
All right. So, for those of you walking in, you are coming to or being pulled in. The entrance is the large gate that you all walk through to get onto the estate. The beginning of the estate is a mansion on a hill with circular elevated gardens that have steps leading up to those gardens. There are 6 of these circular gardens with different steps leading about, which you can take in different fashions to get to the main door. It doesn't matter what way you go. It just really depends on what type of flowers you fancy.
Gungnir takes the shortest route.
Okay, Gungnir goes in a straight line.
Torval doesn't have much choice.
Leslie books it.
Is going to take you on the side path through the roses, and he's going to say, "Come on, my good chap. Take a load off. Smell some roses. You're at a party. Let yourself go."
None of these do anything for my mutagens. The good flowers are on the other side.
Oh, you want to see some daisies? And he's going to drag you off backwards in that direction.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be like, smell some roses. No, the roses give you brain damage. They're genetically altered.
Torval's more interested in the utility of various flowers than the aesthetic.
He just cares if they can help him set things on fire.
Yep.
Or other
Specifically himself.
Usually himself.
So, Gungnir, you're going to get to the door first, followed by Lazuli, and then I'm assuming Harrow, Serac, y'all make it there. So when you get there, Gungnir, the guards are going to just there's 2 guards at the gate, and they're just going to kind of look at you at the front door and go, "Well, suppose even for the bots have to get dressed up. Go on in." And they'll let you in, but one of them is going to stop you and notice the large sword that you're carrying. Leave that at the coat check, will you?
Leslie comes up behind him. "What's the matter? He's just my friend."
You're friends with never mind.
Acknowledge. He walks in.
Wait a minute. He's going to look at you and just look you up and down and go, "You're with the band, aren't you?"
Huh?
"Well, why else would you have the instrument? You must have not gotten the memo. The band goes in through the back. I can take you there. Don't worry about it."
Wait, no.
And he's just going to grab your hand and just start taking you towards the kitchen.
Wait, no.
Gungnir goes and grabs her.
Okay, and you are now being told toward the kitchen.
I'm just a guest. Just let me go.
Yeah, you're seeing it, but you're now in line, and there's people in front of you.
I'm gonna push past them, and I'm gonna try and get to Lazuli.
I mean,
Okay.
I can play, and I appreciate the sentiment, but I wasn't expecting to play tonight. Oh God, oh jeez.
I am.
Gungnir's following you.
So as for the rest of you, when you get to the front door, they're going to ask you the same thing. Go in, leave your weapons that you might have at the coat check.
Are you worried one of these pompous idiots is going to get hurt?
Yeah, we don't really want the guests to get hurt, but also, just keep the dangerous objects at the front. You can get them on your way out.
These people's egos are dangerous objects.
He's just gonna lean in and go, trust me, you're not wrong. But we don't set the rules of the estate. Mr. Milford does. You're just gonna drop it in his hands. I want to make a strength check for him. So he goes, well, how do you carry this?
Not that heavy. It's about standard weight. I didn't even get one of the heavy ones.
And he's gonna just wobble over to the coat check and just put it down. Go right in, sir.
Wait, did Gungnir give his sword yet? Does he still have it?
You didn't. So as for the rest of you, Trish will give up her weapons at the gate. So Torval, you and Von Klaus, you get there, and the guard's going to say the same thing. Hey.
But I need to protect myself from him.
The guard's going to look at Von Klaus and just look at you and say, well, that may be the case. Rules are rules.
Begrudgingly. Like, you see it takes out short sword, light crossbow, heavy crossbow. Just starts stacking them up.
As you're sitting there, Von Klaus is watching. I can see you're a very well-armed, dangerous man. That's how I like them.
That's hard for Caribbean.
Listen, Torval, there's literally nothing you can do that he won't like.
I'm not convinced Torval's making it out of this section.
Von Klaus is going to TPK everyone.
No, just Torval. Torval is he's going to be comatose by the end.
Anyway. With that, Harrow, they just kind of ask for your Ye-Claw and your darts.
You good?
Did you hear me?
No.
I didn't.
Just heard
I said I give it to them.
Okay, so they'll take it and let you in. As for Gungnir and Lazuli, you guys get back to the kitchen, and there are some servants.
I thought I was following.
Do you want to follow?
He said he was trying to.
I thought they were going.
He was able to.
Okay.
I was following them.
I'll say, actually, give me a. I wouldn't say stealth. Give me an acrobatics check.
Oh, acrobatics?
To see if you
do acrobatics, okay.
To see if you can throw these people and fall.
19?
So you just slip through the crowd, no problem, and get up just right behind.
Now, does that mean he keeps his weapons?
For now.
Okay.
So he's gonna go up right behind you. You're gonna just the guard's walking, you just pop up, and he's going, huh, who are you? Are you with the band?
He's with me, but I'm not.
With the band. Oh, cool.
No.
He's just gonna lead you to the back.
So it's Lazuli, Gungnir, Harrow in a line?
Yep. And he's going to take all three of you back to the kitchen, which would be, there's a bunch of servants running around, food's being made. Harrow, you see shiny silver platters lined with food.
I'm going to try and resist my urge to grab it all.
Yep. And he just kind of sits there and goes, you guys wait here. The head servant, she'll be down. I got to go back to my post.
But,
and he's going to leave.
Yeah.
Alright, let's find our way to the party from here.
Actually, while I'm still at the front, after handing over the hammer kit, Sarah's just going to look around and be like, have you seen a small child Yay big.
I mean, the
blue
one that was
horns.
the one that was the member of the band?
No, she's a personal guest of Mr. Frolic.
In the band.
No, she's not in the band. She just is a musician.
Oh, Jerry made a mistake again.
Do not
I'm
tell
going
me.
to quickly
Just
hide
lost.
weapons in my suit.
No. She was taken around to the kitchen. So just go through. Oh, so okay, I'll tell you how to get there. If you go through the main door and you go to the right is the ballroom. Go right straight through a ballroom. There's gonna be a bunch of tables, people in there talking, whatnot. Right on the other side of the ballroom, behind the bar, is the kitchen. She'll be in there. If that's where Jerry took her, which he should have, unless he messed that up.
You have a room full of balls.
Funny, but no. Oh, dancing the night away. No. You feast in it. You dance in it.
You don't feast around an open fire?
No? Indoor heating? Math meme.
By
Tell me more.
walls?
Kind of. I mean, I'm not really an engineer, so I don't know how it works.
I'll ask
Meanwhile, Leslie's like,
Fine.
should I just wait until the head servant comes and then tell her that I'm not? Or what?
Okay, wait. Before we do anything, I want to make sure my darts and declaw are hidden pretty well.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
All right.
Don't shove them up your butt.
Oh, you what?
14?
Yeah, so you kind of bury them in your feathers.
I could see it now. Wouldn't have been Harold just slowly reaching towards the backside.
Leslie, no.
Alright, I think we should just head out of the kitchen and just head to the ballroom. Or try to find it.
By the way, I just checked Gungnir's equipment for fun. He has 2 daggers, a greatsword, and a javelin.
Yeah.
As you're
I
doing,
think you guys should go give your weapons up, and I'm gonna wait here for the head servant and tell her that I'm not supposed to be in the band.
so
We don't need to, we can just dip.
But she's already coming here in a minute.
as you're all sitting there, a woman with dark hair, she's in a maid outfit, she's gonna come down and go, "Who are you 3?" She's gonna look at you and see the instrument. Wait, are you in the band?
No! The guard thought I was, and he dragged me all the way here, and I just wanted to wait to tell you that I'm not in the band and that I'm gonna go to the party now, okay?
Oh, sorry for the mistake. And she's going to grab a tray of champagne flutes and hand them to you, Gungnir. Here, get these out.
Wait, no, he's not a servant!
He's not?
He's our friend! Yes! Don't you see the suit he's wearing?
I mean, they dressed up all the service droids.
Yeah, but not like him!
She's just gonna it looks like she's trying to figure out, but she's just not getting it.
Like she
I
doesn't
don't-
know.
Look at the big sword on his back!
Von Klaus said I was good. I looked good.
Huh?
He's
We went
my
in for a
friend
long
and
time.
his friend, and he's also a guest. He's not a servant.
We're guests of Frolic.
Do we still have the invitations? Like Gungnir,
Yes.
Yeah, you have your
Everybody still has their invitation.
Gungnir reaches into his armor or tries to guess his where he puts his stuff. Underneath the plate, pulls out the invitation, shows it to her. Like, is this required?
That is quite peculiar. Now that you mention it, tell me a knock-knock joke.
Wait, Gungnir?
Gungnir, that's what she says.
No knock-knock jokes in database.
You don't know knock-knock jokes?
Should ask High Command for a knock-knock joke.
Are you gonna do that?
For the sake of blending in, yes.
Okay. You connect to High Command. You ask High Command for a knock-knock joke. They send back Why?
For blending in, I have been asked to give knock knock.
Assimilation purposes.
So they send you back a script. So you're just gonna read this out loud. And it's gonna start with knock knock.
All right, knock knock knock.
Who's there? And they send you part of the next part of the script is door.
Door.
The end.
The end.
Well, yeah, he is a bit different. Okay. Seeing that I guess that does check out. You do have the thing. Yeah, just go over to the coat check to drop your weapons off.
Acknowledged.
Okay.
Humor will be randomly generated.
Randomly generated.
There's a part of me that just wants my command to send him like a book of
I like that high command doesn't even
It's
know
just a
that.
stonks meme. But Gunyer can't describe the picture, so he just sits there saying, stonks.
Stonks.
Picture of a really withered man in front of stock market. Stonks.
So you guys will go. She'll have a servant lead the three of you over to the coat check. To which, Sarak, you've walked into the ballroom at this point, and you're looking around, and you're just like, "There's no balls in here."
There isn't even a ball in here.
And you're gonna start just kind of making your way. You're a bit big, so you're kind of squeezing and kind of side shuffling to get through tables. To which then you see Lazuli, Harrow,
Call it the dick.
and Gunyer being led by a servant off to the side of the room, walking back to where you just came.
I wanted to avoid this.
Turn around.
Just turn around.
No, this is good.
Turn around. Every now and then I get a little.
Actually, I have a question. Is Surak the tallest thing in the room so we can see him?
You can see him turning around, and all of the people that are there at the tables, like, getting sat down, and some of them are like, "Oh," like getting out of the way. Some of them are cowering from him. Some of them are trying to get out of his way. Some two people like try and move the table away from him to moderate success.
I mean, I'm not trying to knock anything over.
No, you're intimidating.
You know.
So that takes us back to you, Torval, to where you have just been finished at coat check, and Von Klaus is taking you into the ballroom. So, my dirty little hobo man, have you ever seen such a magnificent, pompous little ballroom?
Just squat down to Torval as he's entering. There's no balls in here, just so you know. Figured I'd give you the heads up.
Well, Von Klaus is going to look at you and say, "Well, I have one question for you, my muscly man. Are there men in here?" Balls.
Sir, I dearly hope that is not what you people name rooms after.
And he's going to just drag Torval to a table.
Help.
He's just going to go. So, you're all there. What would you like to do?
I mean,
Okay.
get away.
So, Torval, if you would like to get away, give me a stealth check.
Quick, just ask to go to the drinks table and then just run away when he lets you.
Hey, look, someone in need of a makeover. Shit, that's an 8.
So, Von Klaus is going to just beam his eyes directly into your soul. The only person in need of a makeover in this room is you, my dirty hobo. And luckily for you, Von Klaus never leaves home without his makeup kit.
You know the shot in movies that where like to show like shock or something, like the background zooms independently of the foreground of like the face of the person.
Yeah.
What would the rest of you like to be doing at this time?
I'm gonna go to the
Leslie's gonna probably go eat some food and walk around just staring at people's outfits and being shortened in the way, underfoot, if you will.
Gonyo's gonna follow Leslie just because he's kind of worried about her being a target, considering a child.
Yep. In the ballroom, there are 2 bars. There's a larger one over by the kitchen, which is where you guys came from, and there is a stage set up towards the middle of the room. And
me and Leslie are a little sister and big daddy.
Enough.
So we got Serac too. So
There is a medium-sized bar with, and both of the bars have.
Does that make Torval Jack?
No.
And there's a medium-sized bar where they have drinks and food and whatnot. So which one would you like to hang out by? The larger one at the far end of the room, or the smaller one towards the doors where you came in by Kochek?
Probably gonna do the smaller one first, just because it's closer to begin with.
So you go over to the smaller bar. Would you like to get up on the chairs? Would you like to just kind of stand near it?
I'm gonna move up to it and then turn to Serac and go, I can't see over the table, please.
Just gonna pick her up and set her on the bar.
So Leslie, you're picked up and you're put on the bar, to which you are greeted by a red-haired woman in a butlered outfit with a cat-like smile eyeing you down.
Oh, hey, it's you again. Hi.
Interesting.
Did you know this woman?
They just looked at me before.
Can I point out this picture that's currently happening? There's Leslie sitting on a bar, flanked by a giant metal robot and a giant beat boy.
And she will look at you and go, "Oh, yes, you were the adorable thing out by the gate on the bench. You did quite catch my fancy."
I did what?
My eye. You... Probably the most adorable thing I've seen in, she counts her fingers, 3 days.
3 days? What was the last adorable thing you saw?
A kitten.
Well, clearly more adorable than me.
I don't know.
Just slowly, none of Leslie. What in the God's name is a kitten?
Serac, you don't know what kittens are?
I know what a large saber-toothed cat is.
Okay, imagine that, but it fits in both my hands, barely. Usually they're smaller than that.
Oh, baby cat.
Baby cat.
Yes.
So while the 2 of you are talking, you look back, and the red-haired woman is still there, but her cat-like smile is gone. And she seems a bit, kind of stonish now.
I'm sorry, are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. I just, was admiring your friend there. Just kind of nods over to Serac. He reminds me of a boulder.
He kind of is one.
Cool.
Can't say that's inaccurate.
Are you kidding me, Serac? You could grind meat on your muscles.
Excuse me?
So you say that, and she's just gonna a whole salami just dunk.
Whatever you're about to do.
Just slowly the salami recedes back behind the bar.
That was a turn of phrase, man. I'm sorry.
Oh, I actually would have liked to have seen that. Probably would have paid money for it too.
Well, I mean, pointing at Gonya, he could probably grind meat, but...
The salami slowly comes back out.
Gunyer looks down at it and just is this what I am now?
What is my purpose? You grind meat. Oh my god.
Well, no, your purpose is...
Then you don't have to grind meat. You don't want to.
Yeah, no, I said he could, not he should.
Gunyer's gonna look down at
Anyway, how's your day going otherwise?
Gunyer's gonna look down at his stomach. I don't have abs.
Well, no, that's You see, that would need a design. It's a thing where, I mean, your abdomen is as hard as Zeb's, debatably harder than mine, and I am literally born of a race that prides ourselves on being like the mountains we come from, and you're still tougher. So don't let your lack of abs discourage you.
So as you're
They don't actually add much.
As you're talking, she's now sitting there with the cat-like smile again. Your embarrassment over words is cute. I like you.
You seem to like cute things a lot.
Do you have multiple personalities, or am I missing something? Is this like the ballroom?
Is this like the ballroom? So as you say that,
is this misnamed things again?
As you say that, basically a carbon copy of her, but with a stone face, comes back up holding the salami. So we're not grinding the meat.
Okay, there's two of them. I get it now.
Yeah, that's my sister. And that's my sister.
Interesting.
Weird.
I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you that there were two of them.
Oh, so yes, that would have been helpful, but it's all right.
Hi!
One says, "Hi, I'm a Nostra. I'm a Nestra."
Gunger's just gonna like cock his head and be like, "Greetings."
Parents did this on purpose.
Probably. Maybe.
So are you here for like an actual party or are you just helping?
Well, actually, we're the guests of honor, but we don't like letting people know where we're actually from or what we actually do or really anything about ourselves. We like to dress up as the hired help. That way people won't notice us.
I like that plan. You should tell that plan to that man. She points to Torval, probably currently trying to struggle out.
Nostra's gonna look at him. Oh, I've had my eye on him. He's cute in a weird way.
He's a hobo. I don't know why people keep thinking he's cute, but he's straight a hobo. You know he lit himself on fire once?
Wow, that sounds exciting.
Yes, he did. Fend off that swarm of locusts.
If he lights himself on fire, could we cook my salami?
I'm not sure that'd be appropriate, but I suppose.
Yeah, but he'll be screaming the whole time because it isn't like magic fire. So if you like your salami to taste like hobo and hobo screams, then sure.
I've never seasoned any of my food with hobo screams before.
I don't know what it tastes like, but that sounds interesting. Sarek, you look uncomfortable. Are you okay?
So as you're sitting there, Nostra is basically leaning over the bar, face folded into her arms, almost, face to face with you, Lazuli. So how much money do I have to spend to feed you a bunch of sweets?
None?
Oh, goody.
Gunger's gonna put his hand on top of Lasley's head.
This woman unnerves me.
This woman.
Just down to Leslie. This woman unnerves me.
She's probably just a bored rich person, Sarek. Relax.
I don't get these rich people.
She's just gonna lean over the bar and go,
taking notes.
"Don't worry, cute thing. You can hang out with us. And we have access to all the cake in the building."
I would like all of the cake. Actually, wait, I know someone else who would like cake a lot more than I would.
And who's that?
What's his name again?
An associate of ours.
His not actual name.
Oh,
I don't remember his cover name. Even out of character, I don't remember his cover name.
He gave up some bullshit. Like he said, Jack or something.
Where's it? Jack, my friend Jack. He eats cake nonstop. It's kind of a riot.
He's just going to slide a cake in a to-go box.
God, are we really doing him any Doing him favors now.
I mean, technically, we were supposed to be getting him an arm.
Leslie's the one that has a contract with them. She'll bring the cake back.
Okay. So she's just going to sit there and go, so, any cake for you?
Yes, please.
Oh, goody. And she's just going to, like, take your hand and lead you around the bar.
Gungnir's following.
And which she's going to kick open a cabinet which is loaded with sweets.
Face first, just
And she's just going to take a seat on a stool behind the bar and just watch with just stars in her eyes.
I'm just going to keep eye contact, even if I'm behind the bar.
So as
Even though she's kind of eating it like ravenously, she's not like getting it on her dress or anything. She's still like civil enough to only get it on her hands and face.
So as you're sitting there, Anestra's going to look at you, Sirac, and go, do you want anything to drink?
No, thank you.
Okay. And she's just going to glug straight from a whiskey bottle. No comment.
No comment.
Hey, Harrow, what are ye doing?
I'm looking for any other doors that I haven't gone through yet in the ballroom.
Okay. So in the ballroom, there's the kitchen door that you came through. There's the door to the main part that you came in where Coat Check is. And there's 2 doors that lead to a room you haven't explored yet. Would you like to go into one of those doors?
Yes, I would.
Okie dokie. So you go in there, and there are 2 guards stationed in the back corner of this room, and it is a painting/artifact/weapon room. There are swords and shields on the wall, there's different paintings, but in 2 large glass looking, I don't know what the hell, they're like jeweler's cases essentially.
Mm-hmm.
There is a large hammer, kind of similar to the one that Sirac, but it's gilded and it has dragons running along the pommel up into the hammerhead, so a war hammer. And there is a very fancy looking arm, similar to the one that Ball had.
Uh-huh.
We do still need an arm.
Hold on a moment here. Let me just. All right.
For the love of God, don't try to steal it.
2 cards in here, right?
No, don't, please.
Yep.
Why not?
All right.
Because it's gonna go south. You know it's gonna go south.
Let's see here. Don't have anything to help. All right. So everyone's still at the bar, right?
Yes.
Everyone but Torval.
Yeah. Torval's at his table in front of the stage.
All right.
Yep.
Torval's not.
Did anything? No, it wasn't anything. All right. I'm gonna head back to the group.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go. I need one of y'all's help. Who's sneaky?
Funny
Leslie
about that.
So you say
I'm
that.
sneaky, but they're kind of paying attention to me right now.
I'm
Why
usually
isn't someone sneaky?
Anestra's going to say, does the Birdman want to steal something? Can I help?
Oh, this is perfect. Come with me. Let's go. I'm gonna start walking towards the door.
I hate that, man.
He has no morals.
Who?
Why? They're rich people. They can afford it.
Yeah, alright. So I'm gonna start heading there with the lady. Is she gonna say anything along the way yet?
Nope, she's just going to follow you.
Alright, so I'm just gonna go. So I ever heard something about you being important, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that.
So there are 2 guards in here guarding these very important items I need to get. Can you do something to distract them and get them out of the room for a few moments? Not a few moments, a few long moments.
she's just gonna walk into the room and just kind of walk over to, in between the display cases and just motion to them like which one.
Okay.
The arm, please. We need the arm.
Both.
What are you writing off both?
I needed to distract both of the guards.
But she's pointing to the cases.
I'll get the hammer first.
The hammer?
Yeah, the hammer.
Okay, so she's going to walk over to the hammer case and just poke it with her finger. And she's just, the guard's going to come over and go, hey, I don't really think you should. I want this. Yes, right away. And he's going to go run off and get the key.
Okay.
And
I want it.
he will come back, open it up, pull the hammer out, and hand it to her. And she will struggle to drag it back over to you.
Quinn, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just tired.
I'm sorry.
I'm good.
Okay,
Have you
here's...
tried caffeine?
Yes, actually.
Have you tried more caffeine?
Have you tried it?
Haven't tried.
You look like you need a migraine pill or something.
Maybe.
Okay,
Migraine
Can't
pill?
see anyone, so.
Okay, sir.
here's the thing you wanted.
Alright. Thanks. Now how do I go about getting the arm?
You want the arm too.
Well, of course.
She's gonna walk back over to the bar. Sister, I'm busy, Anestra. This is really entertaining. Go. Chug. I need your help. With what? I need you to get me an arm. Two of them? No. A metal one. A clinky one. From a case. They were nice enough to give me the hammer, but they probably won't give me the arm too.
Sorry, I said no. What the fuck does this woman need with a hammer?
So she's just going to sit there and go, yeah, okay, fine. Just, I don't know, watch her for me in my stead. I'll do it. I'm not gonna like it.
I'm not. I mean,
I could do something else with the getting cake.
Bob and I are already watching.
So you say, like, I can do something else, and she's going to just pull out the salami.
What do you want me to do with that?
Oh, I thought you were going to grind it for me.
I do have very sharp teeth, and she's like very wide smile. But I don't know if that would be grinding it.
So her eyes are just going to light up a little bit. Oh. And she's just going to squat down and kind of like open your mouth a bit.
It's like there's like bits of cake still in there.
Oh. Interesting.
Easy with the child, miss.
And
You're not hurting me.
Anostra will walk over to you, Harrow. So, something about an arm that you need?
Yeah, that arm. Right there, between the two guards.
That one. Okay. She's just going to walk over to it, and she's just going to flick it and go, hey, you in the corner. Yeah, what do you... what do you need? He's going to bow to her. I need this. What, are you questioning me? No, I would never. And he's going to run off and go get the key.
Man, I was ready to use my crowbar and everything, but I didn't need to.
And she will take the arm and come back and say, I don't know what you need this for. And she'll just drop it in your hands. I have to go watch Cupid. And she's
Okay.
going to head back.
I'm gonna start heading back to the group.
Carrying
When I
it.
get there, I'm gonna try and hand
Comes
the
back
hammer
carrying
to
this arm and this hammer.
Hera, what in any of the Pantheon's name are you doing?
Well, I needed to get the hammer, not the hammer, the arm, and I figured if I got you the hammer, you wouldn't be as mad for me stealing the arm.
Perfect logic.
Hammer.
No, you're taking that hammer.
Nestor just kind of sits there and goes, "It's not really stealing if we asked for it." She just kind of pokes between the two of them.
I don't care.
Don't you ever look over at Harrow and see the arm and be like, mission accomplished, arm for, and then it's like pause for a second.
As
He's about to say ball, but he does like.
Oh god, he remembered. Say Jack. Just say Jack.
Leslie pokes her head up over the table and looks at Surag and goes, or no, looks at Harrow and says, "Were they in display cases?"
Is that important? They're in my hands now.
We're keeping them.
Take the hammer.
The child has a thing against things being in display cases. I wonder why.
And so Anastra's just gonna Anastra's gonna look at you, Sarek, and say, "Hey, if it makes you feel any better, I mean, technically it wasn't stolen. It was more like legally ordained."
I earned my hammer on my tribe, crafted by the chief blacksmith himself, after beating 3 bears with my own hands. You do not simply take a weapon that is given to you. You earn your weapon. That is what separates us.
Can I hold the hammer?
No, I will give it to him when he earns it then.
And
I want to try holding the hammer.
you regaling that story angrily, and Nestra's gonna float over to you and go, "Oh, tell me more stories, please."
So I guess I'll hold on to the hammer and the arm.
I want to hold the hammer for a second.
I was going to
Just let her hold the hammer.
shiny light.
Just be careful. Just be gentle handing it to her. If it's as heavy as mine.
This is a pretty heavy hammer. Make me a strength check, Leslie.
Oh God. Hold on. Strength. No, that's a 6.
Okay, so they give you this hammer and just thunk right to the floor.
She yelps, like, pulled her hands back just before it pinches her fingers.
Yeah, no, it didn't pinch her fingers, but it just went mallet to the floor.
Gungnir leans over and picks it up.
And
So I'm just going to pat her on the head. It was a good attempt.
Anastra's just going to go, "Oh, cute little things like her don't have to deal with heavy, dangerous things like that. Why don't you have another cake?"
Does anyone want
I
to
don't know if I want more cake.
I have
I'm start getting a bellyache if I eat too much.
Today on
Gungnir's
Prosperity.
gonna look at Leslie's like calorie intake, not in mine.
Nestra's going to look at you, Surak, and go, "Have you wrestled a bear?"
11 times, as a matter of fact.
Wow. Are you guys adventurers?
Mm-hmm. We sure are.
She's going to reach into her breast pocket and pull out a little card with a gear with a crown, the symbol. She's going to hand it to you, Surak. "I might want to employ your services at a later date."
That would be cool.
Very well.
He's just like, "Where do I put this?"
Where are the pockets on this atrocious thing?
The thing with the little handkerchief, that's a pocket.
Pants.
Just pants pocket. Yeah, I understand pants.
Back to you, Torval. Torval, I will give you a stealth check with disadvantage because Klaus is distracted by all the people talking.
Disadvantage or
Oh,
advantage?
advantage, my bad.
Oh,
That was my bad. We get advantage because he's distracted.
Okay,
Is this a
that's a 19.
Okay, so you see your opportunity. Von Klaus is distracted talking to his admirers. So you just kind of like, you drop your fork, right?
Yep.
And then you lean down to go get it and just scurry under the table and start scurrying between different tables.
Yeah.
And you eventually make it to the bar.
All right.
Oh, well, there you are.
Torval, good to see you.
I'm just gonna gently pick him up and put him in one of the bar seats and pat him on the head.
That
There you go,
man
buddy.
is like a black pudding. Does not let go.
So as you
Pudding's
say,
really good.
as you say
Maybe it
that,
doesn't work out.
Anostra, who had her focus on, Anestra had her. Heck, I think confused with these names. Anestra had her focus on Surak.
He's
Well,
confusing
now
himself.
look at you, Torval, and she's gonna say, "Are you the guy that lit himself on fire?"
He sort of blinks. I mean, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
She's gonna she's gonna pull the salami out. Could you cook this on yourself?
I mean,
Right.
give me something pokey and I can light it on the fire.
No, Torhold.
Oh, yeah, but not now. Actually, bad idea. It could have some side effects. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Torval.
But yeah, no, I actually I have these things, right? My body is kind of weird. I can do things to it with these little potion things, where I can make myself temporarily resistant to fire. So I did that, and then lit myself on fire, so it wouldn't hurt me, but it would hurt the thing I was trying to hurt. Does that make sense?
But you were screaming.
Well, it still hurts,
I don't-
not as much.
I don't follow anything you just said, but you have a funny way of talking, and I like that.
Oh, okay.
Gungir's gonna
Would
look
you-
over and just look at the salami and just like, do you require that ground?
She's just gonna offer it to you, if you wouldn't mind.
Gungir's gonna grab it and then like stick it into a chink in his armor and just like start grinding.
Just shink,
Oh,
shink.
wonderful. So as this is happening, this guy's gonna come to the bar, and he is wearing a very fancy tailored red suit with gildings and all that crap. He looks like probably the fanciest dude here, and he's gonna come to the bar and see all of you and go, "Oh, Frolic's guests, you enjoying the party? Try the food? We try and get the best that we can for the side of town. You should try the scallops. Pretty good this year, I think."
Who are you?
I've only eaten
Were
cake
they
so
not good
far.
last year?
A little too much butter, in my opinion, but still pretty good. We cut back on the butter this year, so they kind of melt in your mouth.
That's good.
Gungir
So-
looks over at the food table, nutrients assimilated, and then goes back to grinding.
I love that Myler kept that.
Somebody said, "Who are you?" And who said that?
That was me.
I think here. Torhold.
He's gonna look at you and say, "Oh, name's Max. Max Milford. I hope you're all enjoying my breakfast."
Seems like
Uh,
a big man.
yeah, this is fun.
Well,
Sarek, did you finally figure out what a ballroom is?
No, there weren't even any balls in there. There was just people dancing.
so Max is gonna look at you and just kind of cackle. Huh? Is this guy a comedian? Because he's funny.
He's
No, he's just out of his element.
Oh. He's gonna look at the bar and go, "Wait a minute. Anestra, you guys aren't my servants. We've been found out. Oh, well, it was only a matter of time before Max Milford saw that we aren't the hired help. What are you two princesses doing back here anyway?" "Oh, you know, serving food, making conversation, meeting people that have wrestled bears. 11 times, actually."
sorry. Wait, did you mean that? Did you mean that literally? I'm just curious. You call the
You-
princesses? Is that figures?
You don't know. You're asking this.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm asking.
I mean, well, not really. They are the princesses from the city of Crest. I tell them to keep arriving, as the honored guests, but they always do this. They always dress up in butler outfits. They always try to hide somewhere at the party as servants.
Oh.
I don't know if they're having fun. I don't see the damage.
Torval's going to suddenly take a great interest in whatever alcohol he can find nearby.
And he's just going to say, well,
Yes, I see.
It's not really any harm. It's just when I invite them to be my honored guests, I'd like to know where they are and honor them.
How do you know
Blending in with a common crowd is a sound strategy.
The only person I could easily discern around here is the dressmaker.
Oh, Von Klaus. Yeah, he sticks out like a sore thumb no matter where he goes.
Are you making fun of my man?
Making fun of my man. Gunner's still grinding salami on him.
Leslie's watching fascinated.
Nostra is basically
Where's
just
Triss at?
watching Leslie.
Actually, that's a good question.
Where's Triss?
Give me a perception check.
All of us are just tarot.
Just Taro, because he's the one who asked.
Gotcha.
Where is my perception?
I think you and I are a bit preoccupied with Gungnir.
17?
Yeah.
You look around, and you don't see her in the ballroom.
Why would she go? So,
I'm gonna head back to where the coat rack was.
Okay, so you're heading back to the main entrance room. In the main entrance room, there's the coat check, and there are stairs leading up to a second level.
I'm gonna go up those steps.
Okay, you go up the steps. As you go up the steps, there is a kind of a long banister. Now, obviously, it's open, so you can look down to the second level. And in here, there is one guard, and he is blocking a doorway. And at the other end of the hallway, there's another door. And the guard just kind of sees you and goes, "You looking through the bathroom, buddy?"
Have you seen a girl in like fancy clothing walk by around here anywhere?
Literally every woman. Oh god.
He's just gonna sit there and go, I mean, there was the woman in the red dress.
I don't remember what Triss was wearing.
She was wearing
blue?
She was wearing a blue dress with a fancy hat.
Okay, I'm looking for a blonde girl with a blue dress, maybe a fancy hat. I don't remember if she kept wearing it.
Why, did you lose your date or something?
Or something.
Okay. Yeah, she went to the bathroom last I saw. I think. It's down
Would
there.
that be?
Right down there. The only door other than this one.
Okay, I'm gonna head down there to the door.
Taro just opens the bathroom. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how are you? You knock on the door. So you knock on the door, and out of the door comes, well, you saw him before. A guy with slick black greased hair and a slick mustache. And he opens the door and goes, "What do you want?"
Well, I was looking for a girl, but I found a sissy.
He's going, Harrow, give yourself inspiration.
I already. No, wait, I don't have it on this character. I had it on Chi. Okay.
And he's just going to glare at you. He's going to take off one white glove and slap you with it.
Is he challenging?
He's going to put the glove back on and he's going to walk down the stairs.
He didn't throw the glove down. He just hit it with
He
it.
just hit him with it.
Yeah, throwing down the gauntlet is
Yeah.
you throw it at his feet.
I'm gonna quickly check in the bathroom. What's in there? Is it just a normal bathroom?
It's a bathroom. So you go into the bathroom. It's a large bathroom. There's a couple different stalls. At the other end of the bathroom, there's another door.
I'm gonna open it.
Okay, you go over to this door and you notice that it was most likely sealed shut, but somebody has clearly tampered with it to get it open.
All right, I'm gonna open the door.
from the door. You go in and you find a pretty largest room. It's got furniture, nothing in particular. And there is another door. Mansions. Fun.
Are either of them like cracked open a bit, or
the door that you came through, the other door you can see, that one is partially cracked open.
I'm gonna go to the one that's partially cracked open and
Okay.
look inside.
So you open the door, and when you open the door, you look inside and you see a figure because it's dark. Do you have dark vision?
No, I think I don't, because I'm pretty sure there was that situation with the dog that I wanted to eat. And
I think Arakaka are one of the few that do not
Yeah.
have dark vision.
Okay. So you see a figure in this room, and they are standing over by. There's two other doors in this room. There's one on the right wall, and there's one forward. They are standing open towards the door on the right wall, and you can't really get a look at them because it's dark and there's no lighting. But you look in and you see them that they are hunched over and breathing heavily.
Crazy werewolf says what?
Crazy werewolf says, "Will you say that?" And
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll go.
I'd like you to roll me initiative.
Oh no!
You roll one, boys. 14, 18.
Okay. All right, Harrow, you are going first. So this figure is started to rush you.
I'm kind of no, I can't necessarily try to back away. Well, I hid my weapons, so did I have to get rid of them?
Oh, you hit them in your feathers.
All right, so I'm just gonna throw a dart at them. I don't want to
Okay.
get in too close. I want to kind of back up a bit and throw a dart. Am I able to do that?
Yes, you may.
All right. I rolled a hit.
Yeah.
Do I have any disadvantages or anything because it's dark?
No, because they're close enough to where they're running at you, so you can make them out.
Okay. 22.
Oh, that's definitely a hit. Roll damage.
For 8.
Okay. You have extra attack.
Yes, I do. I can only use it for an unarmed strike or a flurry of blows, but I'm out of flurry of blows, so I guess I'll just do an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't want to get in close, so.
Okay, then don't. Forego it. Okay. So this figure is going to get up right in your face, and you see that it is Trish, and her hat is off, so you can see her ears, and her hands are coated in blood.
God.
Oh,
Shit.
that's a
Put the handcuffs on. Put the handcuffs on. Put the handcuffs on.
She is going to take some swings at you. That's definitely. What's your AC, Matt?
15.
Yeah, that's a miss. 2 misses. So she's just gonna swing, and she's gonna miss.
Hey, better. Hey, better. Swing.
And while she's swinging at you, she's snarling and growling, and she is going to attempt. That's a nope. All right, back to you, Harrow.
Are the handcuffs in a easy spot for me to grab, or
They are on her hip, so you could try and grab them.
I'm gonna just try and restrain her.
Okay, you're gonna try and restrain her. Give me acrobatics or athletics.
I'm gonna go with acrobatics.
Oh, I don't like that
Over
face.
3, so that's +7. That's a 10.
She rolled an 11, so she's
Oh my god.
higher. So you try to restrain her, and she's gonna wiggle out and try and claw at you and snarl at you.
Fuck. Shit.
Calm down.
Calm down. So do you say calm
Oh,
down?
the sun's getting real low, big guy.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, I don't. What? Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action unarmed strike.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just.
Key freaking paw.
16.
16.
Don't you have,
All right, that's a hit.
Don't you have stunning strike at this point?
Yeah, but I spent all my key points in a fight earlier. We haven't short rested.
Did we not? We didn't get a short rest. Damn it.
No.
We didn't get a
No, we
short
didn't.
rest since that fight at the bar, so no, I don't have my stunning strike.
The only person
So I'm just gonna have to go
who
for
can do anything
non-lethal
with me.
damage.
Okay.
So 16 hits,
That hit.
right?
Well, Trish is a lot easier to hit when she's not wearing heavy armor.
True.
Yeah, true. I forgot about that. 2 plus 5. That's a 7 damage.
Yep.
Non-lethal.
Oh, yeah, should some of
I
us
don't think
have
she's gonna die, but I'm going to make that obvious from the start.
Should some of us have adjusted AC based on the fact that we're wearing fancy clothes?
So if you're wearing fancy clothes
I'm good.
and you're not Harrow or well, Harrow, you don't wear armor, right?
I don't think so, or if I
Generally
do, it's
not
like
for monks.
Okay, so Harrow, Gungnir, and Surak are fine. Those of you that are just wearing fancy clothes, your AC is 10.
Well, it would be
Oh.
10. Wouldn't it be 10 plus dex?
10 plus dex, whatever your dex mod is.
Okay, so mine would only be 1 lower than it normally is.
By default, it's 10.
Yep.
I think I can actually just uncheck my armor, and it'll
Yep.
just set that. Yeah.
Gungnir is armor.
Gungnir is armor.
So we're gonna need to remove your armor, but I am the armor.
So, and then we,
Gungnir, okay, he just leaves.
she's going to swing.
Skin.
So she's going to swing. She's going to try and claw and punch at you. First one's a miss. There's miss. No, she's not thinking straight. So, and oh baby. Okay, so she is going to
I
kick
don't have
and
an
punch
equivalent.
and lash at you and snarl. And the final punch, she's going to close her eyes, look at the floor, and essentially kind of try and grab at the cuffs.
okay.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna grab the cuffs as well and try
Okay.
and slap it on her hands.
You can do this with little to no problem because she seems to almost be assisting you.
Okay, thank God.
That's a D100, isn't it?
No, this is just a D60. I do plan on getting a D100 at some point.
I was like,
All right.
I want one.
So, what's the scene in the room? Can I see in the room yet?
So you set the cuffs on her, and you're going to walk over to the room that she was looking into. So you walk inside, and you see a bunch of dead bodies.
What are
I
the
mean,
clothing?
what are you expecting? Blood on her hands.
You see the dead bodies, and you actually realize you recognize one of them. One of them is the head servant.
What's in the room?
Nothing really. It's just it's a closet. It's got some crap and boxes in it, and now all these bodies.
How many bodies are there? Hello?
I'm counting 14.
Counting.
This is bad.
16.
Oh my God, Tris, how do you kill 16 people? How the fuck did you kill 16 people? Has it
Honey,
been 16 minutes?
No,
Was it
money.
Triss, or did she just stumble upon it?
Yeah, did she
can't
stumble
tell.
on it, triggered by the blood? Could be either. It's likely the latter.
So
Okay, I'm going to take Tris
Something
out of the room
convincing.
that's
So you get her out. So I'm gonna jump from Harrow back down below. So you all are hanging out by the bar. Okay. And as you're hanging out, the stage comes alive and some lights go on it. And Max Milford, who was talking to you earlier, is going to come out and go, well, my esteemed guests, I hope you're enjoying the evening. Yes, hold your applause. No need. I know the food is wonderful. So good to have you all here again for another monthly ball. Don't worry, the scalps, less butter this time. I remembered. Old Maxie's got your guys' numbers. So.
No.
Could he stroke his ego any harder?
So I just wanted to make some pleases and thank yous for tonight's balls. Mr. Buchanan, thank you for your lovely donations to our city. Nice guy. We have the Fink and Dink over in the corner. They like to, supply the shoes. You know, it's what they do. And of course, the inevitable Von Klaus. Oh, thank you, darling. You know you wouldn't be anywhere without my style. Oh, a color, that one.
Torval shrinks down.
So he's sitting there and he's talking. I will say Surak. You're sitting there and you're watching this pompous guy talking. You're like, yeah, whatever. So you basically, when he said, Buchanan, and he motioned over to, Esther Buchanan sitting with his wife over there, you notice that his wife had gotten up upon the mention and had gone back to the kitchen. Which is kind of weird because you've been keeping an eye on these rich people and you're thinking, why the hell would one of them go back there?
I'll be back. I'm going to investigate something.
Okay. Are you
Want me
just
to
gonna
come with?
Sure, more the merrier, I suppose.
Yes.
So you say that.
He kind of looks at all the people still kind of around and just puts Lazuli on his shoulder.
Get
Him
me
watch
out of here.
step up.
Nostra and Nestor are just like, well, Manhart. Post, they air quote with their fingers. Come back if you want any cake. Come back if you can grind more salami.
Yeah, at this point, Gungnir, you might as well come too.
You might.
Acknowledged. Good day, your highnesses. He bows and then just walks off.
Leslie will lean down into Surak's ear. Why are we leaving?
Buchanan's wife got up and went to the kitchen. Now, if I've learned anything from my short time amongst these pompous, full of themselves imbeciles who can't hold their own against a baby tiger, why would any of them go to where they keep so many people employed on such short notice?
I don't know. Let's go find out.
Gungnir's gonna look around. Where are Bird and Wolf Paladin?
I could go look for them instead.
Best
I will
not-
investigate. Gungnir breaks off.
Okay, Gungnir. See you later.
I will handle it.
Gunnar, you're looking for Trish and Harrow?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to go out to the main room. The rest of you...
Just as an aside, as we go through the ballroom, since we have to pass him, I'm just going to push Torval a little sideways to me, so I'm kind of blocking him as you pass Von Klaus's table.
Go ahead. He won't.
Torval.
Take the
Do I
opportunity.
still have the hammer that I was going to give Sirak?
I'm going to say you left it behind the bar.
Well, no, I thought Gungnir took it because you handed it to me. I dropped it, then Gungnir picked it up.
Got it.
Gungnir has it.
And Lazuli tried to hold it, and Gungnir picked it up.
All right, then.
Tried and failed.
You're going to want that back.
Well, he's
Alright.
going to find you.
Hopefully.
So, for those of you that are going over to the kitchen, which is Surak, Lazuli, and Torval.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys go over to the kitchen, and as you do, you are stopped by the servant at the bar. And he's going to walk over to you, and he's going to say, what are you guys going over to the kitchen for?
I'm part of the band.
He's going to look at you you up and down and go, well, the band's not supposed to go on, and I saw the band members, and you don't look like one.
Oh,
I gotta-
She'll take out her instrument and be like,
we
"And
got.
why do I have this?"
We got to
Give
prep.
me a deception check.
I'm saying we have to prep. Can I assist?
Yeah, sure. With
So-
advantage.
That would give advantage.
My deception is better. Okie dokie, that's more like it. Modified 21.
Okay, so he's gonna say that and say, well, be that as it may, I can't really let anybody back in the kitchen right now. We're kind of getting set up.
Why?
Miss Buchanan back there.
Well, she's a benefactor and she donates to the estate.
Right,
If
and why is she back there?
I don't know, maybe she wants some cake early or something. You
There's
know,
cake over there. I just ate a crap ton of it.
Why would she get up during the ceremonies?
Don't you ask me. I'm a lowly servant. What do I know?
Exactly, I'm trying to ask her, so simply let us through.
What do you want with Mrs. Buchanan?
Just a few questions, just making sure everything's okay.
Look, I don't really think I can let.
Look, just like showing the invitation, I understand it's a little uncouth, but perhaps we could look the other way one time.
Mister, can I just go back there myself?
He's
Band and all.
He's just gonna shake his head. Look, I can't let anyone back in there. We're getting prepped for dessert, and it's all hectic, and servants are running back and
I'm
forth.
little. I can squeeze my way through.
I'm
Could
little.
you hop back there and tell Miss Buchanan we have a few questions?
That I can do.
That'd be wonderful.
Okay, you guys wait right here, and he's gonna go back in the kitchen,
Can I
and
I was going to say, are you actually going to wait right there?
you're sitting there. Do you want to sneak in?
Is there?
I want to sneak in after him.
Okay, so he's gonna. So do you wait or do you do it immediately?
I wait a couple seconds and then I'll do it.
Seconds?
Yeah?
Like, how long are we talking? How many seconds?
Like, I'll count down from 10.
So you're sitting there, you're waiting. He doesn't come out immediately. So you walk over to the door behind the bar. Do you look through the crack? Do you open it?
Yeah, I'm going to peek in first.
Peek in. There's nobody back there. You were back there earlier and it was bustling and there were servants everywhere and it is dead quiet, empty.
What do you see?
And you notice the guy you were just talking to is gone. And Mrs. Buchanan is not back there. It's empty.
Did you say empty?
Yeah, there's nothing. There's no one. I'm going to go in.
I'm gonna glance around and just be. I'm just gonna glance in and just follow behind her. Like, wait, what? Seriously?
I'm going to
So
go in quietly.
You guys go back there, and it's empty. No one's back here. There's nothing set up, no dessert, no cakes, no nothing.
Are there any
And-
other doors?
So you're in the kitchen, and there is the door you came in behind the bar. There is a hatch to the basement, and there is a door to a storeroom. Would any of you like to give me a perception check?
I'll do it.
Sure.
Why not?
Point at geez.
17, 18, 19.
Well, Lasley's carrying this one. Sounds like because I got a 6.
Lasley, as you're looking around for any signs of life, servants, anything really, your foot slips a little bit on the corner of the island where they do prep. It's like, oh, there's some water on the floor. Red water. Oh.
Blood.
And you notice that this blood, it looks like there was more of it, but somebody cleaned it up, and this was just the leftovers.
What the fuck? I'm gonna look in the storeroom.
Okay. So you are going to go over to the storeroom.
Yeah.
And are you peeking in? Are you opening the door?
Yeah, I'm gonna open it real slowly and just peek.
Okay, so you peek in, and inside you see 2 dead bodies hanging out in there.
Leslie's just gonna slap a hand over her face while like just barely muffling a scream.
I'm just gonna make my way over and be like, huh? What?
She moves away from it and just kind of like, dead people. There's dead people in there. There should be dead people in there.
Torval comes up behind. Von Klaus set us up.
I don't think it was Von Klaus yet.
Been talking this all night.
I'm gonna go check the hatch, and I'll go check the hatch.
Do we recognize these bodies now that Tor and I are also there?
You don't recognize them, but they are wearing. One is wearing servant clothes. One is wearing guard clothes.
I'm starting to think the Buchanans have a score to settle.
I'm gonna peek through that hatch.
Just close the door.
Close the door. So you are going over to the hatch, and you're about to, reach down, open it, and you hear screaming, clattering, and panic coming from the ballroom.
I open the door.
You open the door. You open the door, and you see Miss Milford on the stage, jamming a dagger straight through Max Milford's neck.
Oh.
I knew these people weren't right.
I knew these people weren't right.
Just ain't right.
And everybody is screaming and panicking, and you see the guard. There's 2 guards in this room, and you're like, well, are they going to do something? And they draw their swords and they start attacking the guests.
Oh.
What?
And you look over to the servant that's near the bar, and you're like, obviously, you see an Astra and Estra, they're hiding behind the bar they're at, but you see a servant, and he draws a sword and starts attacking the guests.
Oh, we're not allowed to have weapons, but all of them are. Oh.
Do I see anything in the hatch? Because I went to go check that before he opened the door.
Is Gungnir on the veranda where he can, or the mezzanine where he can see over and see the chaos?
So the Miranda doesn't go over the ballroom. It's just the main entrance room. So we'll jump to you, Gungnir. So Gungnir, you're up on the steps, and there's that one guard, near the bathroom, and you hear the clattering and the chaos, and you notice that guard that's there draw his sword and start running down the steps to the ballroom.
Gungnir's not sure if he's going to help or is a part of it, so he's going to turn around and be ahead of him and go towards the ballroom.
Okay, so you start going towards the ballroom, and you see the doors just flash open with people running, screaming. Some people are cut, some people are bleeding, and this guard starts attacking the people that are fleeing.
Gungnir immediately takes his hammer and smacks him in the face.
Give me an attack roll.
By the way, what's the damage on this hammer?
That is a +1 hammer.
Is it a maul?
Yes.
Okay, so it'll be 2d6 plus your 2d6 plus your modifiers plus 1.
I can just add. Well, actually, I don't think I can add it, but.
Yeah. So Tyler, just add a +1 maul to your inventory.
5 to hit, by the way.
Was it?
That's a 25 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits him definitely.
Yeah, you can just search for maul and the add items, and you'll find it.
So you take this hammer and you just heave it into his skull, and yeah, you kind of pushed his head into his fucking neck. And he's gonna drop dead. And all the people that were running out see you do this, and they start running back to the ballroom.
Gunnir's going to project his voice as loud as it can go. Citizens, remain calm.
You all from the kitchen hear this. Harrow upstairs, you hear this.
Oh God, Triss, you up?
She's just gonna go, yeah.
What was in there?
Blood. Lots of it.
All right, well, I think we're gonna be seeing a lot more. You gonna be good?
She's just gonna say, I'll turn my eyes from it.
Good luck with that.
All right, I'm gonna help her.
Break.
up.
To the banister, and I would like you all to give me some initiative.
But what did Rosalie find in the?
Oh, in the hatch?
Yeah.
So you open the hatch, and essentially what you saw down there are a bunch of, we'll say barrels of gunpowder.
Sus.
Oh shit! Was there anyone down there?
Yep.
She said, "Was there anyone?"
Oh, there's no one down there.
Leslie's gonna shudder real quick and then look up and be like, "This place is loaded to blow.
Wait, what?
There's gunpowder down there. A lot of it."
Oh, good lord, Torval! Please aim carefully if you must.
Looks down at his lack of crossbows.
Look at his lack of weapons.
Right.
So,
All right. Okay, he wanted initiative now, right?
I do.
Uh,
Oh wait, Gungnir's in the
never mind.
by the coat rack. You can grab the weapons.
I mean, we'll see. We'll get to that.
Okay, it's not the worst.
What'd you get?
I've got a 13.
13. Phoebe?
Oh, hold on. That is a 16, 17, 18, 19.
19. Queen?
16.
16. Toiler?
Also 16.
So 16.
I have more damage than him.
All right, so
I can guarantee that.
Matt?
My total was 20.
20. 20. All right, let's do some mooks. Yeah. Okay. So, Matt, you are up first.
All right, so we get to the banister. What am I seeing around?
You're at the top of the banister where the stairs are in the main room. You see Gungnir with the hammer that you gave him, with a guard's head now firmly compressed into his body, accordion style, stone dead. People running from Gungnir. Gungnir screaming for them to remain calm. That's what you see.
Chris, you gonna be good?
She just kind of like turns her eyes from the guard whose head is who is now absent of a neck. Well, his head and neck are now one.
All right, I'm gonna hop over the banister and
Crash
start
Bandicoot.
heading back to the ballroom.
Okay. So you make it into the ballroom, and you see that there are, where you're standing at the one bar where you were with Anostra and Anestra, there are 3 guards with swords drawn, like, attacking guests.
I'm gonna pull out my Yi-Claw and stab some guy in the throat.
Okay. Do you want to go for, there's one by the bar, and there's 2 by the door where you're at.
What are the people they're attacking look like? Like, who are the people?
It's all of the party guests that are trying to
All the
flee
party
from the
guests.
situation. They're attacking indiscriminately.
Where are Inestra and Inestro?
They are behind the bar, and they're hanging out. They're hanging out behind the bar, just kind of like looking over with their eyes, but they're using it as cover
Okay, do they look safe?
for now.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for the guards that are right next to me. Just try and save as many people as I can. I'm gonna stab a guy and then punch him.
Okay.
It's been a while since we used that one.
It has.
I mean, yeah, no, that's appropriate.
So 16 plus 7 is 23.
Yep, that's a hit.
All right. 5 plus 4, so 9. 9 damage, and then
Okay.
my unarmed strike. 16 plus 8 is 24, so that hits,
Yep.
and that's a D6. 6 damage.
Okay. That brings us to Phoebe.
How close can I get back to Anostra and Anestra?
So you are in the kitchen, so you can exit the door, and as soon as you exit the door, there is a servant with a sword attacking people.
Oh shit! I should do something about that first. I guess I'll just do vicious mockery
On the guy?
on the servant. Yeah,
Okay.
they need to roll a wisdom save.
All right. What's the number?
14.
No.
Shit.
Oh, no, he didn't make it. He didn't make it.
Oh, he didn't make it. Oh, never mind. Then he takes.
What do you say?
Yeah,
Hold on. Stinky.
Imagine just saying I cast Vicious Mockery and not getting any flavor.
Shush. Where the fuck did all my D4s come from? Just
That's what she says to the guy.
Vicious mockery.
She just goes, I cast Vicious Mockery.
Ow.
You sure did.
He takes 6 psychic damage, and I say something along the lines of, shouldn't you be serving up champagne? What are you doing?
I never.
Shame this man.
All right.
Shame this man.
Quamadom.
Okay, so,
You are weaponless.
I am.
You could, in fact, set yourself on fire again.
Where, well, what are, like, the nearest hospitals to me?
The nearest thing to you that you would consider a weapon is a kitchen knife.
Oh, no, I hostels as in people going...
Oh, well, you're in the kitchen. You can't see what's going on.
Gotcha. Yeah, I look for it, like, I see the kitchen knife. Is there anything, like, long? Like I'm thinking, like, for shish kebabs. Or something like that.
Like a poker?
Like
yeah,
a
like a
rapier?
poker or something.
Yeah, I'll say you can find a skewer.
Alright, I will grab a skewer. I will kick open the door to the ballroom.
So you kick the door open the ballroom and you see chaos.
Yeah, I kick the door open, I yell, like, ah!
No. You yell and what do you rip the fucking shirt off?
I was literally about to say, I tear open my fancy clothes. And, like, completely destroying Von Klaus's masterpiece, and, like, scrape myself with the poker and light it the fuck on fire.
The steak! Smash the steak!
Marvel, do you have inspiration?
I already have inspiration, yes.
You can double inspiration.
Okay, that's 1 point of damage. Nice.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, so what's closest to me?
The guy that lastly attacked.
Alright, I will try and run at him yelling.
Leslie makes the joke, and then Torval right next to her, she's like, oh, Jesus.
Torval snaps.
Okay. What's the bonus on this thing? Is it just like an unarmed strike? Is it some sort of... Do I get my proficiency on this?
It's an improvised weapon.
Okay.
Fire.
So improvised
Leslie wanted me to put my weapons.
Plus whatever your mods are.
Alright.
In her defense, it's not like she knew this was going to happen.
Alright, that's a 14.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
I mean, he's in servant's clothes. What armor does he have?
I mean,
I don't know.
what's the damage on this thing?
I'll say do a D4.
Okay. And then I'm going to get my D6 of fire as well.
And yeah, you'll get your D6 of your extra damage.
But hopefully it would be better than that in the future, but that's 6 I assume piercing plus 2 fire for a total of 8.
Okay, he will take that, and he will be very confused and startled at this screaming man.
And I have an extra attack.
So. Again.
Okay. Now he rips the pants off.
That hits. And
Oh, no, I need to find that.
same basic damage, 7 piercing, 1 fire this time. Again, 8.
Okay, he will take that. Up next is Gungnir.
After screaming, he charges into the ballroom to take a lay of the battlefield.
Aren't you right next to the
He's
bar?
There's 2 guards at the door, and then there's the one by the bar with an Astra and an Estra.
I'm sorry, I just want to know if Von Klaus saw what I did.
What?
Did Von Klaus see what I just did?
You don't know, but
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
You'll see.
We'll find out.
I don't like that I could find this video the way I wrote it in.
Anyway, Gungnir.
Harrow's currently engaged with one of the guys at the gate, right?
Yes. Well, he's engaged with both of them.
All right, so Gungnir's going to leave him to that. He's going to go over to the one at the bar.
Okay.
And he's going to throw a hammer.
So as you're coming up to the bar, Nestra's gonna just like call out to you, "Save me, meat grinder."
Gungnir's going to rage.
Okay.
It's time for anger.
Gungnir's going to start sparking electricity.
All right, you rage. All righty. Well, go to town on this poor man.
All right. Hit him with the maul.
Damn it.
Okay,
One.
It's so
That's
accurate.
one. 19.
that hits.
You only even need like the first 2 seconds.
What happened?
Where did I post it in the chat?
Oh no. Okay. I can't have sound on because it'll get caught in the recording.
Oh no.
What's your damage, Tyler?
Oh, hold on. I
What am
add
I
plus
watching?
8. I add plus 8 to this, right?
Tyler, did you add them all to your inventory? Oh yeah, you did. Okay. It should be plus 9 because
Yeah.
it's a plus.
Yeah, I did.
weapon.
Did.
Yeah, the maul. It's in your.
What?
It's in your weapons. It's got a plus 1 bonus to shit.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't mean that. I rolled a 19. Did you get that?
Oh.
Yeah, you got the 19. I'm waiting for damage, Tyler.
Oh, okay. So I add plus 8 because of rage, right? It's 2d6 plus 8.
I
Huh?
believe so.
Yeah, because it's just your
And
6
the-
normal and then the 2 bonus for rage. Yes.
Okay, I haven't done rage in a while. I forgot what the modifiers were.
Your rage damage
Yep.
bonus is plus 2.
All right, so 17 damage.
Okay, you hit him, and he's not looking so hot. Would you like to hit him again?
I would.
Okay.
What'd it do?
That is a 17 to hit and 14 damage.
How would you like to do this, Tyler?
Oh, this poor man.
I'm just gonna. All right. first one he sweeps out the leg. The second one he just slams him on the ground.
So you do that, and Annette's just gonna just kind of stand up from the bar and just like hold some salami up like she's cheering for you. My mechanical hero.
I think you also have your zappy zap if there's any other targets.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
That will bring us to Ethan.
So Eric's just going to look at all the chaos, throw off the overjacket, roll up the sleeve, and just be like, okay, this is devolving rather quickly. I'm going to punch that servant in the face.
All right. This is devolving rather quickly. Let me add to this.
Well, they're stabbing people. They need to be stopped. But it's like, well, this is restrictive. Okay, here we go, I guess. Okay, good lord. That's going to be a 15 to hit?
Yes.
Okay, so it's 4 damage flat, non-lethal.
You're going non-lethal.
I'm going non-lethal.
Okay. He takes it.
Okay. I'll punch him again.
Go ahead.
16.
16.
Another 4.
All right. He'll take both of those. Just wham! Wham!
Just give me a 1-2.
Okay. Now it's time for some servants. So, as all of you are, as this chaos is going on, Max Milford is on the stage grabbing his neck as blood is coming out of him. And for those of you that are in the ballroom, you see her appearance change. And it's like it's magic or something. And her appearance changed to that of a high elf with silver hair. And she is wearing a very tight leather armor, and she has 2 very long daggers.
Seems like she's overcome.
Interesting.
And she is going to pull out a hand crossbow, and she is going to aim it at you, Serac.
Oh shit.
I'm assuming a 7 doesn't hit you.
7 does not hit me.
Okay.
Thankfully.
What about a 23?
Can I flex for 99 AC?
There's only one who can do that.
Damn it. Well, I tried. 20.
Okay. You will be taking 7 damage.
Okay.
All right. And the servant near you is going to try and hit you with his sword because I just hit him. No. He's going to try again. No. So he's just going to try and whack, and nothing. Just nothing.
That's the flat edge of the blade, Sonny.
The two guys on you, Hera, are going to try and attack you. So,
Oh yeah, let's see them try.
that's a no. That's a no on the first guy. Second guy, that's a yes. I believe a 22 hits you.
Yeah.
Okay.
22 hits any of us.
Yep. You will take 3 damage off that guy.
Oh boy.
And I believe... Okay, so that's all them in the bar room. And then the doors to the weapon room, the room in the gallery that Hera was in, will be kicked open. And a servant and a guard wielding swords will come out of it.
My entrance was better.
My entrance was better. And the woman on the stage with the daggers, or the elf on the stage with the daggers, she is going to kind of like wave her hand and touch herself, and she's going to disappear. All right, back to the top of the round. Matt.
Hello. Alright, so I've got
Yes.
2 guards next to me.
Yes.
Alright. Stab the guy that I stabbed
Okay.
before.
All right, give me a roll.
Was an 18 hit.
Yes.
Alright. 7 damage.
All right. What else would you like to do?
I'm gonna punch him in the face.
All right.
The old dick twist.
Not Nat. I got 20.
Nat 20?
Thank you.
Flat 20.
Okay. Yep.
Got you
Flat
covered.
20. There's the word. I just forgot the word. 7 damage again.
Are you going lethal or non-lethal?
I'm going lethal.
Okay, you punch this guy's jaw and smash it, and he's down for the count.
Yeah. Alright, I don't think there's much else I can do with my turn.
All right, on to the small child.
I will return. I have to use the rest.
Hello. How far away is the main area where the super evil lady is now? And
She was on the
man
stage.
who's currently bleeding from his neck?
She was on the stage.
Yes, the stage.
She disappeared. Max Mo.
How far away is the stage?
You could get to the stage in about 30 feet.
I just want to get up to Max
Okay.
and do a thing.
You can do that. So you give me a dexterity saving throw to see if you can navigate all this chaos.
Yes, sir. That's that's 18 plus 5.
Yeah. So you scurry between the people, the tables, the havoc, the bloodshed, and you make it to the stage no problem.
And I want to cast Leomans over
Max?
me. Him. Yeah.
Okay. You may do that.
The hut?
Yes.
Oh, hot.
Doesn't that have a casting time of 1 minute?
Whatever. I'm up there and I'm casting it.
I mean,
That's all I wanted to do with this turn.
10 rounds.
If it's a casting time of a minute, then yeah, it'd be 10 rounds.
All right.
Okay, then never mind. I'll cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Could you imagine
On
trying
him.
to cut an action?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's not really meant to be a combat spell.
Wait, that was the wrong dice.
No,
It's
you
fine.
don't really spell similar to it for combat at some point.
So you get up. I'll just say you get up on the stage and you just see Max looking at you.
13, 14. He gets 14 HP back.
Okay, you do that, and the wound on his neck closes, but he still looks terrified. You notice
I'm just
that
kind
he-
of like standing by him, like
Yeah.
ready to go.
Alright. That will bring us to Quambadom.
It me. This
It
servant
you.
dude still up?
He is still up, but he's taken a bit of a beating.
Let's fix that.
What, you want to fix the beating?
You know what I mean.
You want to fix the fight? That's illegal.
Alright, that's a 16 to hit.
Yes.
And that is going to be 8 piercing plus 3 fire for a total of 11.
Okay. He is barely clinging to life.
Hit him again.
Definitely hit. That's a 26. And that is going to be 9 plus 3 for a total of 12.
How would you like to skewer this man?
I'm just like forcing him down with each poke until I finally have to turn the ground, just like
Just savage and just
mad skyback.
Yeah, screaming at
Imagine
me.
I
Stealth
imagine some
takedown
of the
anime.
blood is splashing on. Wait, no, Leslie moved, so the blood's just splattering.
there's blood going. It's not a very clean kill, especially with a kitchen skewer.
I'm in full fight or flight mode.
Yep.
Is Torvald just going to take the blood and be like, ah!
Spread it on himself.
Witness me!
That will bring us to Tyler.
Gunnar's gonna play defensive right now because he's called the elf assassin go invisible, and he's currently guarding the princesses.
Okay.
It almost sounded like you said elf assassin.
And he's gonna like stand
Would you
vigil
like-
right next to the princesses and try to guard them.
Ready in action.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. That will bring us to the muscles.
Okay, I'm going to look at Torvald and say, take his sword. They might be getting controlled, so maybe stop killing them.
Sort of looks down.
That one it's a bit late on, but the rest of them, take his sword instead of that skewer. Use that. And where's the nearest?
I need to poke my sword again for that.
Do you want me to take the sword, or do you need the sword? Because I can actually hold up fists.
He'll pass the sword to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Where's the nearest hostile?
The nearest hostel would be in the middle of the ballroom. It's what's the servant that came in through the door. There's servant guards that came in.
Okay. I'm assuming he's within 40 feet.
Yes, you can get to him.
Wonderful. I'm gonna go deal with him. This is just a normal short sword?
Yes, so D6.
Okay, D6. What are my proficiencies?
It's whatever you do, boys. Just do that.
Okay, I'm just double checking my mom. Yep, so well, I'm gonna assume an 8 doesn't hit.
Yo, he's a slippery boy.
I don't think it's slippery if you can dodge an 8.
He's a slippery boy.
I will try again.
What'd you get?
An 18.
Yeah, you're hit.
Okay, cool.
Not so slippery now.
Slippery now, boy.
On the off chance this offs him, it's not going to. It is non-lethal. That would be 6 points of damage.
I'll take it. All right, now for some servants. So, from behind the coat check, for those of you who can see, 2 servants pop up, wielding Torval's heavy crossbow and his regular crossbow.
Oh, motherfuckers.
And they are going to aim one shot at you, Tor, and one shot at Gundyr.
Shit's getting personal.
Well, that's not
It's
fair
getting-
at all.
No, my babies.
Well,
You're not
they don't know how the fuck to use them, so shots just fly wide. No, just
Assuming they have disadvantage.
well, they failed. They both failed their shots.
Miserably.
That will bring us to the one guy that's on Matt. He's gonna take some swings at you, Matt. That's a no. Well, you were
Imagine
15.
the hair is just like, you can't touch this.
You were 15, right, Matt?
Yeah.
So you will be taking 2 measly points of damage.
Oh no.
The old glancing blow.
Oh no! All
I was
right,
nowhere near a table.
I was
Where's the
nowhere.
cover?
Alrighty. So as you all are fighting, Gundyr.
What he gonna do?
I think a nat 20 hits you.
It might just.
It might just. Okay? I don't think you can see this coming because she's invisible.
Curses! I mean, I knew that's what she did, but curses!
All right. So you will be taking that's 12. That is 20. That's 30. That is 34. And that is 40 damage, cut it to 20.
Oh.
Because you're raging.
I mean,
Yeah.
that sounds about right for a crit.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
that's
a
a third.
lot.
That's a third.
That wasn't just a crit. That sounded like a sneak attack crit.
No, that was a crit plus sneak attack.
Yeah, that's my point.
That's about right.
That's rogue.
That was
I figured she was a rogue, so I was just kind of putting that in my brain.
yeah, that was a third of my health.
Yep.
All right.
Can I take a reaction to that because I had a ready action or
You
no?
may take a swing at her.
It's just one swing, right? I don't know why whenever I go off Discord it freezes up so I can't. No one can hear me. It's just
I
one
hear
swing,
you.
right?
Just one.
All right, that's a 24 to hit. So I'm assuming that.
24. All right. Take a swing a ding.
And that's 19 damage.
Okay. She is going to try and get out of the way. Now, she's still going to take damage, but she's going to try and move.
An uncanny dodge.
So she is going to take 6 less damage from that swing. Okay. And it's still her turn. And she is then going to... She's going to move away from you, Gungnir, and you don't get opportunity because he already used his reaction.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to go after Harrow.
Oh, bitch better fucking prepare to get out monkey.
Wish your bitch would.
Oh, Harrow, there's a guy in front of you.
Yeah, and?
That's an ally for her.
She has advantage anyway.
I don't know.
Okay. He's gonna
I'm sitting here
die
like-
anyway.
I was like, she has advantage for being invisible. What's flanking going to do at this point?
But don't you become uninvisible when you attack stuff?
Oh yeah, I mean, you didn't say she became visible. So.
No, she's visible now.
Oh, it was a normal invisibility spell. Okay.
Yep. So she attacked Gungnir, and then she moved away from him to go after Harrow.
I suppose I should have figured when you didn't give him disadvantage. Okay, that's good to know.
Yep.
Oh shit, then yeah, Harrow, just fuck her up.
Fuck her up.
And I got her.
What, is she coming at me?
I mean, a mod 20 hits you.
Yeah.
Okay, you will be taking, that's 12, and that's 15 damage.
Oh,
God damn. I'm not doing too well.
And that is her turn. Yeah, I think that's the mooks. All right. Matt, it's your turn now.
Alright, so this bitch that just hit me, yeah, I'm gonna stab her with a E-Claw.
Do it.
I'm going to. 10 plus 7, does a 17 hit her?
Well, yes, but actually, no.
Give me a straight
So-
answer, boss.
yes, but actually.
So you think you're gonna hit her, and she's gonna cross both of her daggers and catch your Ye-Claw.
Okay.
And you're
I'm gonna
not.
do my unarmed strike to her back.
All right.
And I'm gonna use my clockwork thing and just make the roll a flat 10, which
Mhm.
then gets the plus 8 and is 18.
Yep, that'll hit.
So 7 damage.
Okay, she will take that. And that will bring us to Phoebe.
Hello.
Hi.
I currently have kitten. Hold on. You put the kitten down. Okay, I'm gonna do free action first to ask if Max knows what the fuck is
Do you
going
want
on.
to talk to Max Milford? So Max Milford, still on the stage, kind of cowering, sort of playing dead, might be slightly pissing himself. Who knows? He's gonna.
Max
He's gonna so what do you say to him?
Do you have any idea what the heck is going on?
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Not even an inkling.
No! Need I remind you, I just got stabbed in the throat.
Do you recognize her at all?
I don't know who she is.
All right, just hide. You're useless.
He's gonna like slink behind the stage.
Okay. I don't have any of my weapons. Except for my spells. So, what hostiles are within my vicinity?
So you can see the silver-held elf who just went to town on Gungnir and Harrow. There is a armed guard in front of Harrow. There's an armed servant near Surak. And there is another armed guard on the far end of the room who's untouched.
What is? I'm assuming there's still just a massive amount of guests that are fucking about.
Trust me, they are in full panic mode, fight or flight, trying to get out, and they're trying to get away from the violence, and they don't. These are rich people. You think they know what the fuck to do in a survival situation?
My question is answered then. There's a shit ton of people everywhere, and casting something like Shatter probably would not be a good idea.
Probably not.
Shit.
Unless you would want it to be a good idea.
No. No, I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go find a knife, preferably a very sharp one.
So are you heading? There's the large.
Oh, you could take I don't know if you're specifically looking for the size, but you could take the swords from one of the guys Gungnir killed off.
Yeah. So you're on the stage. So if you walk over to the bar where Anasra and Ness are hiding with Gungnir, there's a dead corpse there with a short sword.
Can I make it there?
Yes.
As opposed to an alive corpse.
Can I make it any closer to the silver-haired lady?
I mean, Quinlan, if you want, they can all start coming back to life just for you.
To only into a
Okay, no. Who is the, what enemy am I closest to now if I'm by the bar?
You go to the bar and you grab the short sword. So what's near you is the silver-haired elf assassin and the guard in front of Harrow.
I'm gonna go for that assassin first. What is the damage dice for a short sword?
Just D6.
6.
Assassinate the assassin.
Because surprisingly, Lazuli uses a longsword, if you would believe it.
I do believe it.
Nah, okay.
I want to see this child wield a mustard sword.
Bastard sword?
Yeah, give
Bastard
this
child.
a large anime sword.
Yes.
Does a... Well, yeah, it would hit. I'm assuming it's probably the same hit DC?
What do you mean? It's
The
same
the
modifier.
bonus.
Yes.
Yeah, plus 4. I rolled a 19.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, 1d6 plus 1. So that is a 5. 6 damage.
All right. She will take
And I am
that.
no longer invisible.
Yes.
I just wanted to get past the guards and shit.
Gotcha. All right. Quambadom.
Garfield!
These fuckers have my crossbows.
They do.
How far away are these fuckers?
They are at the coat check. So you would have to, you're on the other side of the ballroom. You would have to make it all the way across the ballroom,
Shit.
past the guard and past the assassin, then in through the opening room and then to the coat check.
That is
So you'd
very-
probably have to double move and get past a couple of not so nice people.
Yeah. Well, I'll start making my way in that direction and going up to the first.
Da 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 da.
Okay. So
So who do I call?
go ahead.
I'm basically gonna engage the first problem between me and them.
The first problem you will encounter is the untouched guard in the corner
Sounds
when you're
good.
walking along the back wall. So you pass Surak, who's engaged with that guard. You come up to the untouched one by the door.
Yeah, well, you know what time it is.
Time for stabs.
Time for stab.
Run for step.
I will be doing no.
Give him a stab.
Alright, that is a 17.
Okay, that'll hit.
And that will be 7 plus 6 for a total of 13.
Yes.
And I'll do it. And I'll fucking do it again.
No, fucking no.
That's a
Do you have
19,
to
so
stab
that
me?
hits. And that will be
Yes.
very, very nice. That is 9 plus 4 for another 13.
Very, very nice.
All right, he will take that.
And he'll just. Torval is no longer screaming, but he still looks vaguely feral.
He's pissed.
He's pissed. All right, Gunyer.
With vague growling noises.
You still haven't officially ripped your pants off yet. Torval.
Come on, I want to see that flaming hot dick.
Torval probably does go commando.
Oh.
Probably.
Probably. Gunyar's gonna look between the assassin that just stabbed him and the princesses, like just kind of glancing between them, like not really sure which one he should be.
The child is currently right next to the assassin.
Yeah. So you're kind of looking torn. And,
Shut up!
That was Hero.
was it what the fuck? God, their names are confusing. Why did I do this?
Astra.
Yeah. Anastra is gonna say, "Don't worry, we'll probably be safe." Anestra will go get a meat grinder.
Oh, is that just his nickname now for her?
Acknowledged. Stay safe, Anastra. And he's gonna charge off for the elf.
And as you say that, he said my name first. He likes me better than you. Well, that's okay. I only care about the cute one.
Which one's the. Oh, Leslie.
Yep. All right, who are you going for?
Gonna die.
The elf.
The elf. Alrighty.
She's gonna have to make a deck save because I'm zapping her.
A deck save, you say?
Oh, she's probably good at
Deck
this.
save or cut save? Which one is it?
Nat 20.
I don't
Alright,
think
so
it
she takes
matters.
half. Alright, so she takes half damage, which will be a.
It's just half of a D.
Can you hear me?
I can hear
Yes.
you.
Missed the damage. Whatever you said the damage was.
Why is it whenever I go out of Discord, it always freaks the hell out? So I rolled a 5, so it's a 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll take that. And then you're going to hit it, right?
Yes.
Just gonna look this up here. Oh yeah, damage is damage.
Damn it.
Is damage.
Yes, of course.
is.
And this is revenge. That's a nat 20.
Hey.
Revenge.
20s for 20.
I promise you, revenge.
Vengeance. Bloody vengeance.
Revenge.
Do it.
All right, so that is another. Why am I keep on rolling 5s and 6s? So that's a 5 and a 6, which is an 11. Doubled is 22 plus 8 is 30.
All right, she will take that. Would you like to hit her again?
Yes.
Would you like to again?
That is a 21 to hit.
Yes.
I don't know why I roll anymore. It's a 5 and 6 again, so it's a 17.
Okay.
Oh wait, no,
She'll take
8,
that.
19. 19.
Okay.
19.
She will also take that. And that will bring us to the E-Man.
So noticing that the assassin has reappeared,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna glance at this guy focus spirit energy, raging.
Yep.
And I'm just going to charge for her.
Okay. He's going to get an opportunity attack on
At
him.
disadvantage. Yep.
Oh, no.
Haha, fool. You cannot catch this, beef man. Yeah, so I'm just going to go give her a stab.
All right.
Or two, hopefully.
All right.
I see no reason not to.
It might
Would
kill
you-
her. Wait.
Check. I'm going to assume that a 14 is not quite enough.
No.
Curses.
Huh, try again. You get 2 of those.
I do get 2 of those.
What you got? The 2-0. Do it.
Well, I mean, I only get 1d6, so not quite as interesting, but we got 20s. 20s for 20s.
My goodness.
All right. 5 dump trucks taped together, specifically. Okay. So 3 double this. So 11?
Yes. Okay, she'll take that.
Yeah, 11.
All right. And now it is her turn. So she sees that she is being surrounded. And she is going to reach into her, her armor, and she's going to pull out a bomb.
Oh.
And she's going to pull the pin on it, and she's going to throw it up into the air. I would like Gungnir, Lazuli, Harrow, and Surak to all make dex saves.
Shit.
Oh.
Advantage save.
We have advantage on that.
Come on, Baker. Don't let her hit like 5 dump trucks taped together specifically. Thank God for advantage. One of those is a 2.
Okay.
The other is a 17.
I rolled a
25.
19, so that's 26.
The 20 hit me this time.
I rolled 2 19s plus 2, so 21.
Okay. For those of you needed to make a 14.
I think we all did.
You all did? Okay, so you'll take half damage. So basically a 12 cut in half is 6.
I'm dead.
Oh no.
The
Are you
bird is
really
down.
down?
The bird is down.
Down.
That's okay. I still have spell slots, so.
Do we
I was
get?
about to say,
Come
a
over and
bunch of
help.
us were at reduced health since we haven't rested.
Did the raging barbarians take half of that, or no?
No,
No,
I think
no.
this is fire damage.
This is fire damage, but
No,
if
no.
you scored 6, you still take half.
You guys
Like,
didn't rest, but I didn't do anything in the last fight, so I have all of my spell slots.
Right, which is good. But yeah, no, Tyler, it's fire damage, so unfortunately we don't get a reduction.
Okay. Oh, just what kind of damage it would be.
This is where from. Right, it's a racial feat. Curses.
And
Fully
Wait, wouldn't I?
So,
Wouldn't I have it because I'm part? No, wait, that's right. I got the cold.
so she's going to look at all of you and say, "Greeting from corpse dust." This is more of a, what do you say, hors d'oeuvre for the inkling of tastings we have for you. And
In common, damn it!
in common, somebody hired our organization to kill you. She's just going to throw a token at you. Consider this my card.
Oh, good.
And she's going to look at you and say, this party really was a big bash and all, but I've got to get going. I do love an explosive finish. And she's going to dash out the door.
Laz is
Opportunity
running up to Harrow.
Yes.
Opportunity attacks all around?
Yes. You may all take
I'm
opportunity.
fucking dead.
I'm fucking...
Okay, except for Harrow. Everybody but Torval and Harrow. Come on, boys.
Everybody but Tor and Harrow.
Holy fucking shit, I
Come on.
got another 20!
Come on. Okay, not a 20, but it's a
Holy
17.
shit. I can't, oh, you can't see it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to show you. I
I
promise.
believe you.
25.
Alrighty. I would like all of you to roll that damage. Crack that whip.
Hey, there's the 6. All right, so that's 9 for me, Chief.
20.
5 damage.
Jesus Christ, oh, no, sorry.
Yep.
11. I almost forgot my rage bonus.
Yep.
Did you get mine?
Yes.
Okay.
So you all lay the smack on her, and she dashes out the door. You all hit her, and she runs out the door. And all of the servants and guards, upon seeing her retreat, they all start to try and retreat.
Okay.
I'd like to point out that I myself have done more damage to her than I have health.
Horrible. The pod says, can I run after the guys with my freaking weapons?
So at this point, we're going to drop initiative because the fight's over. They're all running.
So out of character, I noticed already. In character, Shark's like, what? Looks a lot like, all the gunpowder.
Gungnir's going to hear gunpowder and then run over to Anestra and Anastra.
You do that. What would the rest of you like
Leslie's
to do?
gonna scream at the top of her lungs, everybody out of the building!
Evacuate immediately!
So you scream evacuate immediately?
Yeah, the two of us are basically yelling for everyone to leave.
All right. So, so you're going to scream evacuate immediately, and you're going to, point towards the door and whatnot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as you do, as you're yelling, you look over to the coat check, and you see Trish back there, just full on, just stabbing the two the two servants to death that had Tor's crossbows.
Well, that works itself out.
No, she's looking up. She's
After
basically
I'm done
looking.
screaming. After I'm done screaming, I'm gonna run over to Harrow and cast Cure Wounds at. What do I have? Do I have the highest one left? I do.
Is no one going to be concerned about the frenzied werewolf?
I think we're
No,
She's not frenzied anymore.
Yeah, she's not in werewolf. She's looking away from the blood.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't.
You get.
I am going to grab the robot and say, you need to come with me. There are some bombs we need to get rid of.
Do you want to get rid of them, or do you want to evacuate?
13, 14.
I'm worried about how big the explosion is.
18. You get 18 hit points back.
Fuse.
Matt.
That's what
All
you
right.
want.
I'm up on the floor.
Gungnir's just going to look over to the princesses and just be like, priority objective.
Right, get them out of here.
Acknowledged. He's going to continue running towards them.
Okay.
I'll run back to the kitchen.
Going back to the kitchen. So you run back to the kitchen, and you see a servant back there with a lit torch. He's climbing down into the hatch.
How far is he down the hatch?
He's about halfway down.
Can I just run up and kick him in the teeth?
Sure.
You want to kick him into. You want to kick him into the hatch.
Because it's a just so I have this straight, it's a square hole. So if he flies backwards, he's just going to hit the back of it, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, he's already halfway down the ladder, so you're kicking him in the head.
You're going to want to pull him up.
So you said halfway up. I thought he was higher up.
No, halfway down.
Okay. Yeah, then okay, not kick him in the head. Then I guess, can I just run over and try to yank him back out of the hole,
Sure.
grabbing for the torch?
Yeah, you can do that, but he's gonna not try and give it to you.
I mean, that's fair. Just tell me what to roll, Chief.
It would be athletics.
Athletics. So you say, so it shall be. Let me double check. Okay, that is a strength check, so I get an extra 2. Sick. 16?
Yeah, so you get the torch away from him. And he's gonna, fall down into, he's basically gonna see you grab the torch, he's gonna jump down, and he's gonna start, running, you see him, start running, and there's, a hole in the basement that he's trying to climb through.
How big is this hole?
Not big enough for you, but big enough for him.
And he's starting to crawl through?
He's starting to crawl through.
How big is the basement?
Big enough for you.
Well, I can dash as a bonus action. I know we're out of initiative.
Oh, you're out of initiative, so it doesn't matter. If you want to try and
My
go
point
after
is on the speedy motherfucker I want to go after. Well,
Go after
okay, first I'd like to put the torch out,
Yeah, go ahead.
then go after him.
I just imagine Serac just like grabbing the torch with his hand, just snuffing out the flame.
Yeah, right. Just
All right. So you jump down to the basement and you start grabbing at this guy. As for the rest of you, what are you doing? And Triss has basically taken your weapons and gear, and she's wrapped them up in like a tablecloth, and she's pulling them outside.
I'm just trying to make sure everyone's out of here.
Gungyu is trying to get Anestra and Anastra.
Oh, they are more than willing to be escorted out by you. Anestra more so than Anastra. She almost jumps into your arms, Gungnir. Almost.
Almost.
So, where are all of you going right now?
I'm just trying to get out.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
So,
I'm still, waiting at the entrance, sort of trying to make sure everyone's
I'm
out.
assuming the majority of you, except for Gungnir, head out onto the front lawn in the circular gardens. And so you, Serac, you're in the basement, and you grab this dude by the feet. No check. You just grab him, and you pull him. And he's like, let me go. You have to let me go. This place is gonna blow up.
tell me where we're both going out.
Huh?
Where are the other gunpowders?
The ballroom. And as he says that, boom. And that's where we're gonna end it.
Oh, right.
Well, Max is
So, what'd you guys think of the party?
Serac's fucking dead.
It was a blast. I use humor to cope with all ones.
So I had this plan.
I'm watching the video now.
And do you know what I have this section dubbed the Nightmare Party from Hell?
That's accurate. It was like that for Torval even before everything went sideways.
Before everything.
actually for Torval was probably better on the second half than it was the first half.
So basically it was this party, but all of the guards and servants got invaded by assassins.
Yeah.
All right, this has been fun, but